Is that Harris that labeled the reviews? Did you let it? All right, let's get going, Officer Thomas.
State of Michigan, 36th District Court is now in session with the Honorable Judge Sean B. Perkins presiding. While court is in session, there will be no smoking, eating, drinking, sleeping, and or laying down. I will ask that if you have on any hats or hoodies, that you please remove them unless due to religious purposes. Thank you, everyone. Good morning to Judge. Good morning to everyone.
All right, good morning, everyone. What I'm going to do the best I can to get y'all as fast, efficiently as possible. And I'm going to try to get y'all in the order that you came in. I'm going to start with the reviews. And if we're ready, Ms. Williams-Law, it's going to start with the City of Detroit versus Dana Michelle Link, case number SP 1595451. State your name for the record. Good morning to you, Ms. Link.
Good morning, Dana Link.
Okay, as the date and time set for review, I'm going to dismiss the case for paying. Ma'am, I wish you the best of luck. You still owe the court a little bit more money, but that's between you and the court, all right?
Okay, no problem.
All right, best of luck to you, ma'am. Have a very good rest of your day, all right?
Thank you, you too. Happy Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day, that's what I was about to say. You took the words right out of my mouth.
Have a great one. Bye-bye.
Gil?
Yes, sir.
Good morning to you.
Good morning to you.
All right, well, we got an issue with you now. City of Detroit versus Sheady Gil, case number SP 164599091. State your name for the record, please.
Sheady Gil.
Sheady Gil, all right. There's the date and time set for review. I see already were you supposed to do some community service? Let me start with that first. Where are you?
This for Sheady Gil?
Yes.
No, sir. You assigned me anger management class and the gun safety course.
And the money. So let's talk about the money first.
Okay, I can get that to you today.
All right. What about the anger management class?
Okay, I had a anger management class on Tuesday from 4:30 to 6.
To this coming Tuesday?
No, sir. This past Tuesday.
All right. Where's the proof?
I have it right here on copy.
Let me see it.
Okay, hold on one second, sir.
This was discharging a firearm in the air because somebody was dealing with your property, right?
Yes, sir. Okay, I have it for you, sir. Can you see this?
I see that you paid, so let's see. There's some type of certificate they would have to give you, right?
Yes, sir, but I haven't completed the course yet. I have 5 more visits.
Oh, so we're not even talking the same language now.
No, so that was my first course.
So you started the course on Tuesday, and you have 5 more visits. What was the first course about? What did you get out of it?
I learned a lot out of it. It was very informative and just making the correct decisions.
Is that what they talked about, in the first course, making the correct decisions?
Yes, sir. And, you can't go after, use your firearm for property.
Well, was that an anger management course? Was that a firearms course or was that an anger management course?
Anger management course.
Okay, so they specifically talked about firearms in that course as well, huh?
Yes, sir. But I have a firearms course by itself scheduled for February 27th.
February 27th. How long is it going to take you to finish those 5 other courses?
Okay, well, right now, sir, I'm having a scheduling conflict. I had to take off work Tuesday. Got reassigned to choices from 11 to 1 p.m. on Saturdays with Dr. Turner.
And wait, and so that's going to be the second of your 5 courses?
Yes, sir. And I have one quick question for you.
And what is that question?
Is Michigan anger management class acceptable? It's 24/7.
I don't have a problem with any class that you take. I just want to make sure that is an anger management course. And you're telling me you're already signed up with the course. And you're telling me that you've already taken 1 lesson with that course. Are you saying now that you want to switch to a different platform?
Yes, sir. I wish I could stay, but I'm having a scheduling conflict with my job. I work from 4 p.m. to 12:30.
Okay. All right. So now you're going to have to reset that course up now, right?
Yeah, I have no problem with it.
All right. So did you so you learned something out of the first course? You actually really got something out of that first course?
Yes, sir. Like I said, I wish I could stay with that one.
Let me ask you this. Do you feel that I did the right thing in ordering that course for you?
Yes, sir. I needed it.
All right. So tell me this, you're gonna bring the money down today. When are you gonna have all this stuff finished? Instead of us keep you having back and forth, when are you gonna have all this stuff finished?
I should have it all finished by mid-March.
Like March 13th.
Okay.
March 2025 at 8:25. Review. And I want to continue the conversation. I want more, than I got something out of it. I want some specifics of what you got out the course and how that applies to you and how that applies to the actions that you took that day, and just what you got in total out of the course. All right.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Well, I think.
Go ahead.
No, I learned you can't go after property. You have to, if you're going to shoot, or you have to shoot into the ground instead of the air, because when the bullets come down, there's even more damage.
Yeah, but we shouldn't have to shoot at all unless you're defending your life.
Exactly.
As much as we want to protect our property, as much as we know, especially living in the city of Detroit, our property it's subject to that. That's any big city in America, and it happens everywhere. So it's not just in the city of Detroit. But we can't use a firearm to protect that unless our life is at stake. You understand that?
Yes, sir. I have one more question for you, sir.
Got it. Go ahead.
Can I have a little time for the payment? Because I got laid off.
Oh, whoa, wait a minute. Now you just said he was gonna have the money in here today. Did I hear that wrong?
No, you didn't.
Maybe my hearing is
back. I would just see what happens.
Go ahead, Mr. Gil. Pay it. Make sure it's paid by the next time you come in here.
I have you covered, sir.
All right, very well. Have a very good day. Best of luck to you, and we'll see you back in March.
Okay, thank you.
All right. All right, who else is review? Lewis? Is Lewis here for review?
Yes.
Gholston is here for review. Lewis, is that Cherie Lewis?
No, Demetrius Lewis.
Oh, you're not here for review. That's just trying to jump the line.
Oh, sorry about that.
That's all right. Everybody tried. Thomas Gholston. Are you there? City of Detroit versus Thomas James Gholston, case number SP 1387521. Here, can you state your name for the record, please?
Thomas James Gholston.
Day is date and time. Good morning to you. Set for a review. Were you supposed to do community service, sir?
Yes,
Did you do it?
I did 20 hours. I didn't get a chance to finish it.
Why is that?
Just because the first place they sent me to, I could never get in touch with nobody. I don't, and then she sent me to Focus Hope, and I only been there been a week, so I got 20 hours in a week.
Focus Hope over there on what's that? Oldham?
Yes,
All right. When will you have this finished?
I can have it done the next week.
Next week?
Yes.
What's today? Today is the 14th, the 21st. Come back on Friday, 21st. All right.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Best of luck to you. Have a very good day. Let me say this before I call the next case. If anyone in here is dealing with any housing insecurity, make sure you let either myself know or the one of the attorneys know if you're dealing with any housing insecurity. We do have some resources, and we'll try to get those resources to you. All right. Any other reviews? Anybody else here for review? All right. Madam Interpreter. Mr. Lancott, what are you going to do with your case? Do you need to speak with the city attorney?
Excuse me, Your Honor, I do. We actually adjourned it so that I could provide him some information, and I emailed him yesterday, Your Honor, everything that I wanted.
Unfortunately, he's out sick. Let's get a city attorney in here, please. Let me get your client out of here, Mr. Burr. This is the city of Detroit versus Angel Abrego, case number SP 1562251. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. My name is.
Morning, Your Honor.
I
I got you, Angel. Hang on there. All right, brother. Good morning, Your Honor. May it please this honorable court, Darnell Barton, P 83363, on behalf of Mr. Angel, Bermejo Abrego. I always mess this up. I'm so sorry, Your Honor. Mr. Abrego. Sir, state your name only for the record, please.
Good morning, Mr. Barton. Thank you. My name is Angel Bermejo Abrego. Long name.
As to the arraignment, Your Honor, my client will stand moot, waive any formal reading of the charges as you enter a not guilty plea.
Enter a not guilty plea on his behalf. We'll give him a $0 bond. Let's see the insurance.
He has that there. He can hold it up, and I also have a copy that I can email to the court as well.
Have you verified the insurance is good, Mr. Burton?
I have, as an officer of the court, Your Honor, I have verified, and I've seen it myself as well.
Case dismissed. Mr. Abrego, have a very good day. Best of luck to you, all right?
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor. Your Honor, you and your staff have a great day. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Barton, on the iPhone, let me get this iPhone named. On the iPhone, good morning to you. What is your name? Unmute yourself. No. I've already talked to you on the iPhone. You don't need to, we don't need to re-engage. Okay, so that gentleman there, that is Alvarez. He must have got dropped off. Luis Alvarez, Galvan. Right?
Right. Bien. I need a traductor. Sí.
Yeah, we have one.
Okay, gracias. Thank you.
Is Miss Vivian here? Or did she come step out?
Yes, I'm here. I'm back.
Ready to go, Miss Vivian?
Sure. I'm here, Galvan-Alvarez.
Miss Vivian, can you state your name for the record and your qualifications, please?
My first name's Antonia, Antonia. My last name is Vivian, Vivian, professional legal Spanish English interpreter.
And can you raise your right hand, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm that you will truly, accurately, and impartially interpret in the matter now before the court, not divulge confidential communication, so help you God?
I do.
And do you swear or affirm that to the best of your ability, you'll interpret from English to Spanish and Spanish to English?
I do.
This is the city of Detroit versus Luis Galvan-Alvarez, case number SP 1648504, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Este es el caso de la ciudad de Detroit en contra Luis Galvan-Alvarez. Caso número SP 164850441 y 2.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Alvarez.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. representando el acusado. Señor Álvarez, diga su nombre que conste en acta.
Luis Armando Galván Álvarez.
Luis Armando Galvan-Alvarez.
Today is the date and time set for a pretrial. Mr. Berry, I want you to speak to your client in a breakout room, get your client an updated offer.
Hoy es la hora y fecha para un prejuicio. Señor Berry, vas a hablar con su cliente en una sala privada para ponerlo al día con la oferta.
Keep in mind, Mr. Alvarez, if you don't like that offer, you have an absolute right to a trial.
Señor Álvarez, tenés que también saber que si a usted no le gusta la oferta, tenés el derecho de ir a juicio.
Join the room, please.
Tenés que unirte con la sala privada. Aceptar la solicitud. Okay.
He's in. Mr. Burton, good morning to you. I'm sorry, Mr. Ogletree, good morning to you. I have Bradley Graham is here.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning to you. Bradley Graham is set for what?
Sentencing. I just spoke to your clerk by phone. She says she's going to email me the report. So I'm just on standby.
Good morning, Mr. Graham. And then Mr. Burton, good morning to you.
Good morning, Your Honor, to you and your staff. How are you doing today?
I'm well. Who's your client?
My client is Marcos Guzman. He is in the waiting room, I believe. We're here for a bench trial today.
And do you know the officer's name?
Yes, I do. The officers' names were Christopher Bush and Shantira Evans. Detroit police officers.
Does your client need an interpreter?
No, my client speaks English.
Very well. The officer's going to have a half-hour grace period from 9 o'clock. The officer does not show by 9:30. You know what to do. If the officer does show, we'll get you in the breakout room so you can pre-try the case. All right.
All right. Thank you, Your Honor.
This is the city of Detroit versus Bradley Leslie Sellers. Case number SP 144769181. SP 162533301. There's a number of cases that are in default, 1, 2, 3, 4. One is a no insurance, two of them insurance no proofs that she owes reinstatement fees on, expired plate, and a 16 to 20 old. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Good morning to your staff. And please, this honorable court, Sherika Harris, P72832. On behalf of Ms. Leslie Sellers, please state your name for the record.
Brandy Leslie Sellers.
Good morning to you, ma'am. Today is the date and time set for
Pretrial, Your Honor.
The cases seem to be relatively newer. Sometime late last year, if the city does not have any objection to setting the defaults aside, I will allow this seller to be heard on the cases. Let's see what date these are. I think we've already had this Leslie Sellers in here before. I remember the name at least. Have you been in front of me before, ma'am?
Yes, sir. The 8th of January.
Did you miss the court date, ma'am?
No, sir, I don't believe so.
No. Did you didn't get a valid driver's license then?
No, I lost my job 2 weeks after the court date on the 8th, so I wasn't able to go up there and pay the $90 to get the license back. I do plan on doing that very soon because I just got a new job, so that is in the works.
That's another story about how you lost that job, huh? Put in the breakout room with Miss Harris. Have a conversation with her. She'll get you an updated offer. Let us know what you want to do when you come out, all right?
Okay.
Do we have a prosecutor, Your Honor?
Not yet. Not yet. We're waiting on one.
Ms. Snyder sent over offers.
The offers are there. All right.
Oh, yeah, I see for Joshua.
We have 3 attorneys, so it should go. 3 very good attorneys, so it should go very good.
Good morning.
I'll just say this.
Perkins.
If I ask you a question and talking to the defendants today, it's just really a yes or no question, and it's to facilitate to make things go a little bit quicker. You need to have an explanation or something, and it goes beyond a yes or a no, then you need to wait and talk to your lawyer before you answer the question, all right? All right, let's pass Leslie Sellers matter. Let's call the City of Detroit versus Demetrius Lewis. Case number V1-330-5724. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Daphne Bradfield, P70578. On behalf of Mr. Lewis, state your name for the record, sir.
Demetrius Lewis.
All right, today is the date and time set for, and good morning to you, Mr. Lewis, is set for a trial. So we're still in that 9 to 9:30 period. I don't see Officer Hill, or is that attorney? I got a lot of people in the breakout room, so it's gonna give me time now to let these people in and name them. So we'll pass the matter momentarily.
Okay, Your Honor.
On the Wing Tech device, I'm asking you to unmute yourself, turn your camera on. Good morning to you. Wing Tech, you unmute, now unmute yourself, please. I'm sending you the prompt, unmute yourself. Wing Tech. No, Wing Tech. We've already talked, Mr. Gaines. I told you. If I've spoken to you, you don't need to re-engage, all right? Wing Tech, good morning to you. What is your name, please? You just unmuted yourself. You're looking straight into the camera with the glasses on.
Hello?
Yes, good morning to you.
Darwin.
What's his name? What's your name?
Darwin Oldham.
Oldham.
OLD.
Another Oldham. This last month, I've had probably your whole family. Or somebody related, maybe. Oldham. Good morning to you.
Mr. Joshua.
Morning.
That's for Joshua Odum?
I mean Joshua Odum.
Odum. Okay. All right. Officer calling dismiss. All right. I think I spelled his first name wrong. No.
My name first, it's a Y instead of I.
It's a Y instead of I?
Darwyn.
I'm correct. Very well. All right. Who's next? It was an iPhone. Okay. Bosky's here. Guzman. TV. Bush. iPhone. Brown's been before. On the S Perkins. Perkins S. Unmute yourself. And state your name, please. Unmute yourself, start your camera, state your name.
Joshua Odum.
That's Joshua Odum? No, that's not you.
Okay.
Where's Joshua Odum?
I just said Joshua Odum.
Okay, he's on the iPhone. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
You got me, Miss Harris?
I think I do. I'm trying to find his. Okay. Yes.
I got it.
Changed it.
Oh, all right, you got me now. All right, thank you. On the Perkins S, you just unmuted yourself. I need you to start your camera, state your name. Because I can almost guarantee your name is not.
I'm trying to start my camera and state my name. Just give me a minute.
Who is this? What is your name?
Lakeisha Green.
Lakeisha Green. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
I changed it. She's at 9 o'clock.
At 9 o'clock too?
I'm not really familiar with this internet stuff because I don't be on the internet like that. So I'm trying to pull my picture and stuff up on here. It still keeps saying the host has asked you to start the video.
All right, you have time to get familiar with it. All right, on the iPhone, I just let in the room.
No, I don't have an iPhone. I just have an Android.
Ms. Green, we've already, we'll get you set when we need you, all right? You don't have to say anymore. We'll try to get you squared away when we need you. iPhone, I just let in the room. Good morning to you. What's your name, please?
Good morning. My name is Tawan Latimer, Your Honor.
Tawan Latimer. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Got another Latimer here too. Supposed to be here.
Yeah, it's actually my twin sister, but I'm initially the one that's supposed to be in court right now. But when they mailed,
no, that's not right. your twin sister is supposed to be in court. Where is she?
I understand what you're saying, Your Honor, but the ticket was initially issued to me. She's never.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's a mess up on the court.
You don't understand what I'm saying, then. Your twin sister needs to be here, not you.
Yeah, I thought she was in the court. I was just here trying to
Your
tell her
Honor,
that the mix
good
up.
morning. I'm Taisha Latimer. I'm here.
There she is. There she is. Very good. All right. All right. Now, if you're gonna take the rap for your twin sister, maybe that's what
it's not taking the rap for her, Your Honor. I'm the one that's supposed to be in court. She's not even supposed to be in court. It's a mix-up. That's what I'm trying to explain to you.
Mr. Latimer.
Hey, listen. Don't get your voice raised up loud to me, okay? What I'm trying to explain to you is your sister is on the ticket. I don't care what happened or what mix-up it is. That's going to be worked out through the attorney. I want to talk to your sister. So I can get puffed up too, all right? All right, are we ready to go?
Ready on Mr. Galvan-Alvarez, Your Honor.
I have one more iPhone tonight. iPhone, I just let in the room. Is that Galvan-Alvarez again? What's going? Good morning to you, sir. What is your name? I just let you in the room.
Good morning. My name is Christian Gilbert.
Mr. Gilbert, good morning to you. All right.
Donna, this is Mr. Gaines. I was trying to see if you get to me yet.
No, I haven't gotten to you yet.
Okay, trying to make sure. I'm sorry.
All right. Are we ready on
Galvan?
Let's go back on the record with Mr. Galvan-Alvarez.
Vamos a regresar en la acta con el señor Galvan-Alvarez.
I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor.
Yo di la oportunidad del acusado pueda que hable con el abogado. ¿Qué es que quiere hacer su cliente?
Your Honor, my client would avail himself of the people's current offer, which is to enter a plea to failure to display and dismiss the no insurance charge.
Su señoría, mi cliente quiere disfrutar de la oferta por las personas y se va a declarar culpable para falla de mostrar y la acusación de no tener seguro se va a desestimar.
Is that what you want to do, Mr. Galvan-Alvarez?
Señor Galvan-Alvarez, ¿eso es lo que usted quiere hacer?
Sí, es lo que quiero hacer.
Yes, that's what I want to do.
Raise your right hand, please.
Levanta la mano derecha, por favor.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth?
¿Usted jura y afirma de decir la verdad, toda la verdad y nada más de la verdad?
Juro.
Yes, I swear.
All right, you put your hand down.
Baja la mano.
Do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
¿Usted entiende que la pena máxima por esta acusación es 93 días en cárcel y una multa de $500? ¿Entiendes eso? I understand.
You understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
¿Usted entiende que tienes el derecho de tener un juicio?
Lo entiendo.
¿Sí o no?
Sí, lo entiendo.
Yes, I understand.
Mr. Berry went over your other advisor rights in the breakout room, did he not?
Y el señor Berry te explicó sus derechos en la sala privada, ¿correcto?
Sí, me los explicó.
Yes, he explained it.
You understood those rights?
¿Y usted entiende esos derechos?
Sí.
Yes.
Do you have any questions about those rights?
¿Usted tiene cualquier pregunta de esos derechos?
No, está bien.
No, everything's fine.
You know, by taking this deal, you're going to give those rights up?
Y si usted acepta esta oferta, renuncia a esos derechos, ¿sabes eso?
Sí.
Yes.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
¿Alguno te ofreció algo aparte de lo que fue dicho aquí en la acta?
No.
No.
Now, let me draw your attention back to December the 7th, 2024, around 2:14 p.m. City of Detroit, area of Burner and Military Street. Did you have an occasion on that day to come encounter with the Detroit Police Department?
Quiero que usted se recuerda del 7 de diciembre 2024, eso es a las 2:14 de la tarde, cerca de las calles Burner y calle Military. ¿Usted tuvo la oportunidad de, tuviste contacto con un agente de policía de la ciudad de Detroit?
Sí.
Yes.
Were you operating a motor vehicle?
¿Usted estaba conduciendo un vehículo de motor?
Sí.
Yes.
Did the officer ask you to produce a valid driver's license?
¿Y el agente de policía te pidió de producir una licencia válida?
Sí, sí me lo pidió.
Yes, he asked for it.
You couldn't do so, could you?
Pero no pudiste hacerlo eso, ¿correcto?
No, ahorita no.
No, I didn't.
Why is that?
¿Y por qué es?
Hasta que se renueve el contrato de trabajo.
I need to get my work contract renewed.
Very well. I'm going to find your client guilty of the amended well, let me say this. You don't have a valid license. Is that correct, sir?
Entonces quiero preguntar otra vez. Usted no tiene licencia válida, ¿correcto?
No, correcto.
No, correct.
I find your client guilty of the amended count of failure to display. That's going to be a $240 fine with stipulation. The probable cause, I'll dismiss the other matter.
Entonces yo encuentro a su cliente culpable de falla de mostrar una licencia y la multa va a ser $240 y voy a estipular a la causa probable para desestimar el otro cargo.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
Estipulado, su señoría.
$240, sir. When can you pay?
Señor, ¿cuándo puede pagar? ¿Cuándo puedes pagar esta multa?
Cuando sea, está bien. No quiero limpiar mi récord. Puedo mandar a un amigo que lo pague.
So, as soon as I can send a friend over there to pay it and clear up my record.
I need a date.
Necesito una fecha. ¿Cuánto tiempo necesitas?
Ok, pues unos 8 días.
8 days.
Make sure it's paid by February 28th. February 28th, 2025. Pay it at any DivDat kiosk in the city of Detroit. I'm told you can upload the DivDat out to your phone, or you can come on down to the courthouse and pay it in person.
Se tiene que pagar para el 28 de febrero. No faltes de esa fecha de pagarla para el 28 de febrero 2025 y se puede pagar en una aplicación de DivDat que se puede cargar en su teléfono o en persona en el tribunal, el edificio del Tribunal 36 Distrito. Okay?
Está bien, sí, muchas gracias.
Yes, thank you very much.
All right, best of luck to you, sir. Have a very good rest of your day.
Buena suerte, señor. Que tenga buen día.
Igualmente, buen día. Muchas gracias.
Okay, thank you. Have a good day. Bye-bye.
Señorita Vivian, you can ask if anyone else needs an interpreter.
¿Hay alguno más que necesite intérprete de español? Okay, you can let Jan know in case somebody comes up.
Very well. Have a great rest of your day. Have a good weekend.
Okay, you too. Thank you, Your Honor.
Did we ever get a city attorney?
Alexis Snyder sits and offers that I need a call.
Call because we have attorneys that need to speak with the city attorney. Very well. Let me get Mr. Hill. I see you there. Let me get some of the House counsels going, and then I will call your case. It's the city of Detroit. Need that file, please. The city of Detroit versus Archez Gilbert. Case numbers SP 1335399-1, SP 1383406, counts 1, and SP 1383770, count 2. Appearance for the record, please, Mr. Berry.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Gilbert.
Yes, my name is Tez Gilbert.
Good morning,
Your Honor,
Go ahead.
for purposes of arraignment, Your Honor, my client would stand mute.
Enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. Give your client a $0 bond. Mr. Gilbert, Mr. Berry is going to get you an updated offer. If you don't like the offer, keep in mind you have an absolute right to a trial. I'm going to put you in a breakout room with him and have a conversation with him. Let us know what you want to do when you come out, okay?
Okay.
That's the matter. Are we ready on anyone, Ms. Harris or Ms. Bradfield?
Ready on Ms. Leslie Sellers?
All right, let's go back.
We're ready on Mr. Graham as well, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Leslie, so I see you there, Mr. Wasley as well. Ms. Bradfield, are you there?
Yes, Your Honor.
I didn't inform Mr. Who's your client?
I don't have one right now.
What happened with the
That was Attorney Hill's case.
Oh, that was Attorney Hill's case. Let's go back on the record. What was that gentleman's name? We're talking about Demetrius Lewis?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did I get Demetrius Lewis's file? Let's go back on the record with Demetrius Lewis. Mr. Hill, is that your case?
It is, Judge.
All right, put your appearance on the record, please.
Brian Hill, P68445 on behalf of Mr. Lewis.
All right, Mr. Lewis, good morning. Will you state your name for the record, please?
Good morning, Judge. Demetrius Lewis.
All right, today is the date and time set for, oh, that's a trial. Okay, again, so we still have to pass it in order for Mr. Hill to speak with the city attorney. If I think I told you, Mr. Lewis, that if you're found guilty or you take a plea to as charged offense, that's going to be a $500 fine, all right?
No, you didn't tell me that.
Well, I'll let you know now.
Okay.
Right.
Thank you, Judge.
We'll pass the matter. I'm waiting on a city attorney to come in as well, so I'll get you. Mr. Waskey, what is your client's name?
Good morning, Your Honor. I am here on Joshua Odum.
Okay, I think Joshua Odum is here.
He is here. It's set for trial at 9 o'clock. I don't believe any of the officers involved have checked in on this yet.
No, I got one officer saying that they had no recollection. So
I'm here for an Odum. What was his first name? Sir, this Officer Stevens.
Joshua Odum. All right. Let's go back on the record with Ms. Leslie Sellers. Ms. Leslie Sellers, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, my client is respectfully requesting a pretrial or a trial date. She just needs a little bit more time.
All right, we're going to give her a trial date. I think that's going to give her a little more time than a pretrial date. Plus, we've already given her the time. Unfortunately, she lost her job, but we got to continue on. Trial, Ms. Leslie Sellers, is going to be April the 10th, 2025 at 9 a.m. If you don't have anything further, I wish you the best of luck on your new job and have a very good rest of your day and happy Valentine's Day.
Thank you. Happy Valentine's Day to you as well.
All right, thank you.
Looking for Mr. Gilbert, Your Honor.
You ready now, Mr. Gilbert?
Not ready. I haven't talked to him yet. He's not in the breakout room yet.
I got to sign it. Hold on a second. Join the breakout room, Mr. Gilbert, please.
Gilbert.
Is Andre Grant here?
Yes.
Good morning to you, sir.
Good morning.
What's your date of birth?
What was your question?
Date of birth?
7/24/2000.
All right, turn your camera on. Oh, I'm sorry. I stopped it. All right, Let's call it City of Detroit versus Andre Grant, case number SB 106-81811, SB 118-31851, SB 118-7074-2, SB 124-54392, SB 126-3037. 1, SB 129-95089, SB 129-7226, counts 1 and counts 2, SB 1311280, counts 1 and counts 2, SB 1343687, count 1. SB 1401038, counts 1 and counts 2, SB 1402256, SB 1450936, counts 1 and counts 2, SB 1474203, SP 1534466, count 1 and count 3, SP 1548885, counts 1 and counts 2, SP 1572942, SP 1, who's that television is in the background? I need you to mute your television, sir.
Okay.
Return SP 1607184-1, SP 1607347, counts 1, 2, and 3, SP 1608311, SP 1608459-1, SP 1609647-1, SP 1640201, counts 1, 2, and 3, SP 1663663-1, SP 1663670, counts 1, 2, SP 1664074, counts 1 and counts 2. State of Michigan versus Andre Grant, case number SX4265635-1. Appearance for the record, please.
Morning, Your Honor. Daphne Bradfield on behalf of Mr. Grant. State your name for the record, please.
Andre Grant.
I don't know if I've talked to him before. Have I seen you before, Mr. Grant?
Yes, you have.
And you continue to get tickets. Somebody needs to really help you. Because I don't know how much longer you're going to either you're gonna wind yourself up in jail or even worse. This is ridiculous.
Your Honor, see,
I don't want to hear it.
Mr. Grant.
For sure.
I don't want to hear it. All right, Miss Bradfield.
Yes.
You got your work cut out for you. You got a very, very good attorney here, Mr. Grant, and hopefully you can listen to her advice. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room. She's gonna get you an updated offer. If you don't like the offer, sir, keep in mind you have an absolute right to a trial. Join the room, please.
And Your Honor, does he have anything at 36th District Court that has a reinstatement fee attached?
There's 1, 2.
It's only 2 things that got me suspended.
Surprisingly, only 2 tickets.
Right.
And I'll even allow him on those 2 tickets to pay the reinstatement fee up front. We've already been down this road, I'm sure. We've already been down this road, so yeah. And we're just gonna continue on now because You know, since the last time he's been here, he's gotten some more tickets. And it's just, you know, some people you can't help. Some people you can't help. So we're just going to continue on, Ms. Brett. All right?
Okay, Your Honor.
Join the room, please. All right, let's pass that matter.
Join the breakout room, Mr. Grant.
I'll get you going, Miss Brittany Grimes, Destiny Grimes. Are you there? Miss Harris.
I'm here. Good morning.
Here we got a city attorney. The window is closed for officers to come in. Any officer coming in after now is their case is going to get dismissed. All right, Grimes. Morning to you, man.
Good morning. How are you?
Very well. Detroit, Ms. Harris versus Destiny Grimes, case number SP 1647231.
I can't hear you. You said something to me.
I didn't hear him either.
You didn't hear me? Can you hear me now?
I hear you now.
Yeah.
City of Detroit versus Destiny Grimes, SP 1647231, counts 1 and counts 2. Here to the record, please.
Sherica Harris, on behalf of Ms. Grimes, please state your name for the record.
Destiny Grimes.
For purposes of arraignment, my client stands mute.
All right, thank you. Today is the date and time set for show cause. I'll enter a not guilty plea in your client's behalf. I'll give your client a $0 bond. Ms. Grimes, Ms. Harris, I'm going to get you an updated offer. If you don't like the offer, then you have an absolute right to a trial. Put you in a breakout room. Let us know what you want to do when you come out. I do have a city attorney that's about to sign in a momentarily.
Okay.
Join the room, please. All right. This is the city of Detroit versus Bernard Deshaun Griffin James, case number U69806-924. Appearance for the record, please.
I'm here, Your Honor.
Good morning. I mean, I strike that. No appearance. Good morning to you, Mr. Griffin James. Day is date and time set for a review. I see that you paid, sir. Did you take the class and get the testing done?
Yes, I did.
And where is the proof, please?
I emailed you the testing a couple court dates ago, and I just did the class on the 28th, I believe that was, last month.
Did you email that to me as well?
No, but I can do it right now.
Please do it now.
All right, hold on one second.
It received the testing. All right, let me pass it momentarily. I'm going to put all the officers in breakout room 1. Good morning to all the officers. Ms. Snyder, you can go to breakout room 4, and the attorneys can go to breakout room 4 and have a conversation with and all the attorneys. I've given your ability to move around freely. What is your client's name? Odum?
Yes, Judge.
All right, I'm going to put Odum in 6.
Okay.
If you can, after you finish talking to him, you can go to 6. You can move him in and out and make sure if he takes a plea that he understands his advice and rights. All right.
I got you.
All right. Waski, who's your client?
Odum, Joshua Odum.
Oh, wait a minute. Well, you got 2 attorneys on that then.
No.
Well, you and Burton figure that out. Go to 4. Odum's in 6. Any other retained counsels? Officer Houston, good morning to you. What time did you get here, Officer Houston?
9:20.
All right. Good morning to you. Corporal Croxton, good morning to you. Attorney Hill, you can go to 4. Your client is Lewis, right?
Yes, Your Honor. I'll go into 4.
Put Lewis in 7.
Did you email this to the judge?
Lewis, I'm gonna put you in 7. Wait on your attorney to come speak with you, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, and I already gave you permission, Counselor Lang. I'm gonna put you can go to 4 as well.
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
Ogletree, did you get the PSI? Okay, I'm gonna put him and his client in 8. Graham, I'm gonna put you in 8, all right? Go to 8, wait on your attorney to come see you. That does it.
Your Honor, we're ready on Bradley Graham.
Are you ready on him?
Yes, we've already spoke.
All right, I'll put him in 8. I didn't think you got the advice or rights yet, but you must have done that on. All right.
No, it's scheduled for a sentencing.
Yeah. Oh, so the PSI is already, so go get him out of that room then.
Okay.
So we've already gone over the PSI and everything, correct?
Yes, me and him have already discussed it.
Okay, very well. You can go ahead and bring him out. Griffin, let's go back to Griffin. And let me look.
I'm here, Your Honor.
What did you send? What email address did you send that to me from?
I'm trying to send it now, but it's not access
Other
to the rest
stuff
of
that
my
you sent me,
phone.
the other stuff that you sent me last time.
I sent it to the email address you gave me.
No, what email did you send it from?
Should be what's your email?
Oh, I have it. Let me see.
All right.
Okay, I have that. I have the documentation of that. Just give me the class, and I'll get you out of here. All right.
All right, that's what I'm doing right now, Your Honor.
All right, let's pass the matter, and then just raise your hand in the chat when you're done.
Okay.
All right.
Excuse me, Your Honor.
Yes.
I heard you mention Gilbert, and then you said Gilbert going to a break room, so kind of confused me.
That was another Gilbert.
Okay.
I sent it to you.
All right, there we go. All right. Are we ready on any?
Yeah, Judge, this is Lasky.
Yes.
On Joshua Odum, Ms. Schneider does not have a police officer on this case, and it is set for trial. So we're ready.
Did you work that out with Burton? Is Burton, who is going to be representing him?
I've represented him from day one, so I've got him.
So I don't know where Burton, why don't you go speak to Burton in 4 and find out where he comes up with, he represents Odum.
I think there's another Odum here. I think he's got the other Odum.
Let's see. I thought he said Joshua, but Michelle Odum.
Yeah, I think he's got Michelle Odum.
Okay, very well. Yeah. All right, where's Joshua Odum? Is he in the
Number
breakout?
6. He's in 6. We can bring him out and whatever you want to do.
Where did you put Odum? Did you get Odum's file?
Perkins. SBA.
Make sure you mute yourself, Mr. Griffin, please. City of Detroit. versus Joshua Odum, case number SP 157-25302, SP 152144111, SP 154-65801, SP 157-22453, SP 157-28011. Appearance for the record, please.
Your Honor, for the record, James Waskey, P 31546, on behalf of Joshua Odum.
Mr. Oldham, good morning to you. State your name for the record, please. Is he there? Oh, he's in
He's still in the breakout room.
All right, keep pulling him out, trying to pull him out. The other cases that I called were under review. Your client has done what he's supposed to do, and he got into a payment plan, so he's no longer have to deal with me on those cases. Mr. Odum, can you state the record, please?
Yes, Joshua Odum.
Today is the date and time set for a trial, so I'm going to assume that that was strike that. I'm going to assume that that was Officer Calloway on Joshua Odum's that appeared, and he indicated to the court that he had no recollection. So I'm going to mark Officer Calloway as here, and on the court's own motion, I'm going to dismiss the case for no recollection.
Very good. Appreciate that, Judge.
Very well. And did you put your P number on the record, Mr.?
Yes.
Okay, very well. All right. Other than that, have a very good rest of your day, and best of luck to you both. Mr. Odum, that SP 157-25302 is going to be dismissed. All right.
Thank you.
All right. All right.
Hey, Judge, have a great day.
This will have a better one.
Right.
Are we ready on anybody else?
Ready as to Mr. Gilbert, Your Honor.
And ready on Orozco, Your Honor.
Let's go back on the record with Gilbert. Mr. Gilbert, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, we seek a bench trial date for the collection of documents.
Very well. Is that what you want to do, Mr. Gilbert?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. I'm going to give you a trial date for April the 10th, 2025 at 9 a.m. If there's nothing further, sir, have a very good rest of your day and best of luck to you.
All right, you too as well. Happy Valentine's Day.
Thank you so much. All right, Lane.
Your Honor, I sent the email over to you.
Deontay Gil. That's no Artez Gil. Artez. All right, it hasn't come. It hasn't come through yet.
Okay.
Did we get the right Gilbert? Artez Gilbert? I know it's Christian Gilbert as well.
What's that? Go ahead, man.
Who is that? Lane.
Yes, sir.
You said something.
Yeah, I was in yesterday, and I brought my insurance. I didn't have my insurance card because I was in the hospital, but I have it today.
Where? This Deontay William Lane?
Yes, yes.
City of Detroit versus Deontay William Lane, case number SP 165-29061, SP 165-29901. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Lane.
Deontay Lane.
Day is date and time set for a pretrial. Mr. Berry, I'm gonna put Mr. Lane in a breakout room. Mr. Lane, I don't know if the city's gonna accept the insurance based on the nature of the allegation, but I'm gonna let Mr. Berry work it out for you. If you don't like the offer, or if it doesn't get worked out and you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial, all right?
Yes.
Join the room, please. Mr. Berry, go to 2, please. Orozco is ready.
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Lane is on the docket, is he not, Your Honor?
He is on the docket. He's on the 835, toward the end, right above Leslie Sellers and Orozco. This is the city of Detroit. This is Orozco. Case number SP 1642016, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1642023, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Todd Lantot up here on behalf of Signature Services and Ulysses Orozco. I did speak with Ms. Snyder, the prosecutor, Your Honor. I'm asking if we could set this for a formal hearing.
All right, where is, this is a civil infractions?
Yes, Your Honor.
For your purpose of your clients, Mr. Orozco's presence, your retained counsel, and you have the authority to enter into agreement on this?
I am retained counsel, Your Honor, and I do have authority to enter into any agreements on behalf of Mr. Orozco.
Therefore, I'll grant the motion to waive his presence. The formal hearing date will be April the 10th, 2025 at 9 a.m. Mr. Langton, if there's nothing further, have a very good rest of your day and best of luck to you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a great day.
On the phone at 34099. They're gone. Unless we get the name right. Who else needs someone? Ms. Harris, are you ready?
Ready on Grimes.
Let's go back on the record with Ms. Destiny Grimes. Ms. Grimes, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. What's your client want to do?
Your Honor, my client has been advised of her rights, and against my advisement, she wishes to enter a plea to the amended count of improper plate.
Want to take the deal, ma'am?
Yes.
Raise your right hand, please. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you didn't want to take your lawyer's advice, huh? All right, that's up to you. It's your case. Do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes.
Do you understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes.
Ms. Harris went over your other advice or rights in the breakout room, did she not?
I believe so.
No, you can't believe so. You have to know.
You said, did she tell me my other options?
No. Did she go over your advice or rights? The rights that you have, the right to a trial, right to call witnesses.
Yes,
yes.
Yes.
All right, you understood those rights?
Yes.
Do you have any questions about them?
No.
Do you know by taking this deal, you're going to give those rights up?
Yes.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No.
Now, let me draw your attention back to November the 21st, 2024, at around 1:22 p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Hubble and Linden. Did you have an occasion on that day to come in encounter with the Detroit Police Department?
Not me in particular, no, but someone else that was in my car.
Did you own a 2003 Buick on that day?
Yes.
Is there something was the car operable?
It works, yes, but it just was sitting there because I got another car that I put insurance on, so I had stopped driving the Buick. So it was just sitting there, but it works, yeah. But I stopped driving it to drive something else.
I don't know what's going on. What's the statute say, Ms. Harris? It doesn't have to be the statute. Let's see what the statute says. That's 500 MCL. Okay. Security for payment of benefits required. Security except as provided in sections 3107D and 3109A. The owner or registered motor vehicle is required to be registered in this state shall maintain security for payment of benefits under personal protection insurance or personal property insurance as required under this chapter, and procedural liability insurance. Security is only required to be in effect during the period the motor vehicle is driven or moved on a highway. So you're saying this vehicle was not being driven?
It was driven, but it was not driven by me. I wasn't in the car.
Very well. That's
so
all
my ex-boyfriend was driving.
That's
the
all.
car. on my.
That's all we need. You say the vehicle was driven. The vehicle was driven. The vehicle was in your name. I'm going to find you guilty of the amended count of improper plate, and with stipulation of probable cause, will dismiss the other matter.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
All right. 240 is going to be the fine, ma'am.
All right.
When you pay it?
Today. Right now, if you want me to.
All right. I mean, that's. I'll try to put in today. All the fines are really due today anyway. Anything did that kiosk in the city of Detroit. If you pay it now, then you can wait and just put this in, and we'll dismiss the case.
I can. Right? You said I can do it online, right? Or you said I gotta go down.
Did any div that kiosk in the city of Detroit, Ms. Mathis? Can you put that in now? I'm told you can upload the div that app to your phone, or you can come on down to the courthouse and pay it. So if you want to do it right now, you may want to put that div that app, DIVDAT, to your phone. Ms. Mathis is going to put that in right now, and then you can pay it, and then we can dismiss the case once it's paid.
Okay, and I just need my ticket number on that div that.
Your name, I think, will suffice as well.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna download it right now.
Move on. Jayvon Lowry. Is Jayvon Lowry here? Jayvon Lowry. Ask you to unmute yourself, please.
Yes, I'm here, Your Honor.
And start your camera. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Your Honor.
What's your middle name, sir?
Jayvon Lowry.
Are you Jayvon Derek Lowry?
Oh, yes, sir. Jayvon Derek Lowry.
City of Detroit. First, Jayvon Derek Lowry. Case numbers SD 1661760, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1661761, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
That's very.
Ms. Harris.
Sheriff Harris, on behalf of the defendant, please state your name.
Jayvon Lowry. Jayvon Derek Lowry.
For purposes of arraignment, my client stands mute.
We'll enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. We'll give your client a $0 bond. Well, here's the deal. Mr. Lowry has cases that are in review and some new cases. Let's call SP 160144973 into the record as well. And count and SP 160144972. Those are under review. One of them is arraignment on the bench warrant, and then he has other cases that are set for pretrial on February the 27th. So I don't know how that happened. He probably just wants to come back on the 27th, or he wanted to see if we can get you an offer today on all of them. We haven't paid the other matters. What do you want to do, Mr. Lowry?
For the matter about the Chrysler 200, I got everything for the car, but the last court date I just missed it. So one of those tickets, I put it in, and it gave me another fine to pay. If I could get that removed, I could go get my license, and I could come back with everything, and we could just dismiss the whole matter.
That easy, huh?
I support it.
I bet you do. That was a good job. He did your job very well. I don't see anything that's affecting his driver's license, but he's got these new cases. He's got a driving license suspended. Speak to him in a breakout room. He sounds like I don't know what he's going to do. So I'm gonna put you in a breakout room, sir. The other matters are set, Ms. Harris, for the 27th, 2025. He hasn't paid. One matter was set for review on the 27th as well. The other matter probably should have been set for review on the 27th. So technically he has another week and a half, 2 weeks to pay this. So find out exactly what he said he wants to do and let's see if it works, all right?
All
right. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room. Join the room, please.
All right.
Your Honor, we're ready as to Arches Gilbert.
Yeah, we're also ready on Guzman whenever the court's ready to call it.
So let's get Mr. Overstreet out of here, his client. This is the city of Detroit versus Bradley Graham III. Case numbers SP1. Are you there, Mr. Overstreet?
Here, Your Honor.
SP14010302, SP14010321, Z8093641, and State of Michigan versus Bradley Graham III, SX39090731. Appearance for the record, please.
Aaron Overton, about for Mr. Bradley Graham, 9167. Mr. Graham, can you state your name?
Bradley Graham.
Your Honor, we've had the opportunity to review the pre-sentence report. He just pointed out one correction where it says criminal history. The first line going across where it said night or weekend, 65 days. He said that that's not correct. It should say 1 year probation. Outside of that, there's no corrections or deletions that need to be made. That's on page 1.
All right, just going over the report on page 7, and just to make sure this is you, Mr. Graham, it says you had a relationship. It says on sentence it basically is saying you had a good relationship with your mom, because it says her. I just want to make sure that that's not somebody else, that the report didn't get confused. You had a good relationship with your mom?
Yes.
Okay, so that says her. I'm going to change that to he, had a good relationship with his mom. And then there was another error, I think that's just a typo by the author of the report. And the defendant described having a good upbringing and relationship with his family members, right?
Yes.
All right. Other than that, no other issues with since the last time you've been here with testing or anything like that?
No.
All right. Do you have anything? You don't have to. Do you want to say anything on your behalf before I sentence you?
No, sir.
If I could say just something very briefly on it.
You may.
I mean, Mr. Graham has always been forthright. He's taking full responsibility of his actions. From the beginning, he wanted to take full responsibility. He's a hollow driver. And that's what he says. He enjoys that job. He has 3 children, 2 girls, 1 boy. It does say that he did have a good relationship with his family. That's because his mother, his father really wasn't in the picture, but he wants to be there for his children, and he's working to provide the opportunities that he didn't have involved in terms of having a father in his life to his children and trying to show them the best way forward. So we would just ask if, I know it says 1 year probation, we would just ask, I know he's going to take care of what he needs to do. We just ask for a review date in 6 months. And if he does everything he needs to do, like I know he will, for this case to be closed out at that time.
All right, what about these other cases, these other jurisdictions? Are any of these open still? You still got pending cases in these other jurisdictions?
They old tickets.
Yeah, but they're not taken care of, right?
No, they're not taken care of.
All right. Well, that's going to be part of this. That's going to be part of this sentence. We're going to try to get you back with the valid driver's license and having your cases closed out. So I did want to know too, and this is how I understood what the writer says, that Mr. Graham has said that he didn't have a relationship with his father. But what I took from it is that Mr. Graham has reconnected with his father, and that his relationship is fair. So was that you that reached out to your dad to reconnect, or did your dad reach out to you?
I want to say mutual. We kind of reached out to each other.
Well, that particularly, I like I like what I read there, because a lot of times, children that are, either do not have the relationship or abandoned by their father, for lack of a better term, they have that kind of resentment. And what I read there, you either, if you had the resentment, that you put it behind you, and you were you wanted to make that relationship. So I took note of that in my mind, and I thought that was a very good thing to do. So hopefully that relationship can get better as time goes on, and but it's going to be the sentence of the court that I'm gonna do a 6-month term of probation. I'm going to review it in 3. You must clear up those other open cases. Clear open cases in other jurisdictions. You must shall not possess any illegal substances. Participate. Well, I'm not going to require you to do the adult GED, although I would like you to, but that's going to be on you. Complete and attend alcohol highway safety course. It's going to be a $240 fine for this. It's also going to be state costs. It's also going to be crime victims' rights fee of $75, $35 a month oversight fee. I would pay that $35 a month per month, because if you come in and everything is good and we release you off of this probation early, then we don't want to have to be refunding any money back. I'm on a $100 PSI fee, $15 urinalysis fee, and pay that as you go to $15. I'm going to put you on testing twice bi-weekly, so twice a month you're going to be testing. Attend the victim's impact panel, submit to random drug urinalysis, should not consume alcoholic beverages, pay all outstanding traffic tickets in full, and I don't necessarily, it's not going to be so much of a sticker on that because I want you to get a valid driver's license. More importantly, if you owe the city 36 district court any money, I would like to see you either pay it off or get into a payment plan.
Okay.
View the consequences video. And other than that, that's going to be the sentence. That's going to be the sentence of the court. I thought it was another class that generally victims impact panel consequences video. Oh, alcohol. I said alcohol highway safety. So review date for 3 months, Ms. Mathis, is going to be May the 15th is going to be your first review date. I need a 6-month date. May the 15th, 2025 at 8:25. I need a 6-month date. August what? 14th. August 14th, 2025 is going to be your 6-month date. I wish you the best of luck, sir. I hope for your continued sobriety during this. I hope we don't have any other issues like this, and I hope to be able to release you from this probation early so that you can put this behind you. All right?
Yes. Can you give me those dates again, sir?
15th of May.
Okay.
15th of May and the 14th of August. That's going to be the sentence of the court. All right.
Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, best of luck. Be well.
Thank you.
I have not received your paperwork yet, Mr. Griffin. Still waiting. All right, who's next?
Ready on Guzman, Your Honor.
And Judge, we're ready on Demetrius Lewis whenever you have a chance.
All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Lewis. Mr. Lewis, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
My understanding is the city is going to dismiss this with a stipulation of probable cause, so stipulated.
Very well. Case dismissed, Mr. Lewis. Best of luck to you. Have a very good rest of your day.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks, Judge.
You're welcome. See you later. All right.
Archez Gilbert, Your Honor.
Yeah, this is the City of Detroit versus Marcos Guzman. Case number SP 1618-249, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Alexa Schneider for the people, P80322.
Good morning, Your Honor. Attorney Kevin Burton appearing on behalf of defendant Marcos Guzman, who's present on the Zoom call, P86626.
All right. Good morning to you, Mr. Guzman. Good morning to you. State your name for the record, please.
Good morning, Marcos Guzman.
All right. Today is the date and time set for, what is it set for, Counsel?
Your Honor, today's the date and time set for trial, and the issuing officer is present, although he's still in the breakout room. Attorney Burton and I discussed this matter in the breakout room. Attorney Burton would like to have his trial today. However, your assigned prosecutor, Attorney Bowman, is out sick. The discovery wouldn't have been shared with me, and I'm in 4 courtrooms this morning, so I'm just not able to do the trial. So I'm respectfully requesting a one-time adjournment. If you're disinclined to grant that request, I'd ask for a dismissal without prejudice.
Go ahead, Counselor.
Your Honor, my position is that the City of Detroit Law Office has known about this since the last pre-trial in this case, which was December 9th, 2024. It's over 60 days ago. So much as a courtesy of a phone call to my office, I possibly would have been inclined to do an adjournment, but our office has spent a lot of hours getting prepped for this trial. I showed up today with my client ready to go for trial today. I think the sanction of dismissal would be appropriate in this case. This isn't a proper request for an adjournment under MCR 2.503. And I understand I hate to put Ms. Schneider in that position because she's simply covering for Mr. Bowman, but my client has a newborn baby at home and takes time off work in order to be here for court, per the court's orders. It's simply improper for the city of Detroit to request an adjournment at the 11th hour. We think the case should be dismissed at this point.
What was the court rule you just cited, please?
2.503. Simply stated, Your Honor, 2.503 requires good cause for an adjournment. If Mr. Bowman was sick, it should have at least been known yesterday, 2 days ago. I mean, Your Honor, I have the flu. I had the flu Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I was out. I would have notified the court with an emergency motion to adjourn if I was unable to participate in this trial today. And I hate putting Ms. Schneider in that position because she's been very nice and very cordial, but unfortunately, I've been ready to go on this trial for quite some time, and it's been scheduled for over 60 days.
Miss, have you heard anything from Mr. Bowman?
No, Your Honor. I got a text like the rest of my coworkers in our group text at about 8:30 this morning that he was sick. I don't know anything further. I can ask my supervisor, but I'm not aware of his health status.
All right, let me pass it momentarily.
Good.
I'm gonna contact Mr. Bowman himself and find out what's going on with him and what his status is. Let me pass the matter.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Deontay Lane. Mr. Lane, I'll give you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what your client want to do? Mr. Barry?
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Lane's matter is to be dismissed, Your Honor, per the prosecutor.
Both the cases. All right, so we had a maybe you guys didn't know, I called two cases into the record. One was the insurance issue, and I believe that, okay, I called both of them. So both cases dismissed?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, I'm gonna dismiss the case, Mr. Lane. I hope your health is better. And have a very good rest of your day, all right?
All right, man, you the best, Judge.
Take it easy.
Okay, thank you.
Let me get you going on somebody, is Michelle Odum there?
Yes, I'm here.
Good morning to you, man. Let me get you going, Mr. Barry. Still have not received that from you, Mr. Griffin. So, and if you, I'm gonna put them. What I'll do is I'm gonna put the email address in the chat. You already have it. You sent it, or maybe.
I sent it. Just sent it again on the actual Zoom because for some reason.
Let's go back on the record. You sent it in the chat. Okay. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Griffin. What is that? Let's go back on the record with Mr. Griffin. Mr. Griffin, I'm going to close your matter out. You've complied with the terms of the conditions you paid, I'm gonna close it out. Wish you the best of luck, sir. Have a very good rest of your day, all right?
Thank you.
All right, let's call the city of Detroit versus Michelle Monique Odum. Case
Yes, Your
number
Honor.
SP 1033096, counts 2 and counts 3. SP 1248410, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1393223, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1406299, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1513096, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1513097, SP 1648776, 1. SP 1648781, SP 996066, counts 1 and counts 2. State of Michigan versus Michelle Monique, case number SX 361899051. Appearance for the record, please.
Michelle Monique Odum.
Good morning to you, ma'am.
Oh.
Good morning.
Mr. Barrett, well, who else? Who's going to take that case?
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of Ms. Odum.
Today is the date and time set for a show cause. For the purposes of show cause, counsel.
Your Honor, my client would stand mute.
Will enter a not guilty plea in your client's behalf. Give your client a $0 bond. Ms. Odum, you're going to get an updated offer from Mr. Berry. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial. Mr. Berry, Ms. Odum needs to at least Ms. Odum needs to at least pay $258 on insurance, no insurance civil infraction, $336 on a no insurance no proof. And those are the only two that I see that are preventing her from getting clearances here at the 36th District Court. All right, let me put you in a break, Ms. Odum, and talk to the lawyer and see if he can help you work this out.
All right, thank you, Your Honor.
Join the room. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Andre Grant. Mr. Grant, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, I did speak to Mr. Grant about his matters. He's trying to get his license, and I'm asking the court if he could pay his reinstatement fees in advance and bring back a valid license.
We've already been down this road. Mr. Grant.
Mr. Grant?
Yes.
What are you doing differently now than what you were doing before when you came in the first time?
I cut back on my driving completely. I've just been working mainly, not driving.
Where are you working?
I fix cars. I'm a mechanic, so I just been normally I do mobile mechanic work. I just been having all my customers come to me.
Why, if you're making money, why didn't you pay the stuff when I gave you the opportunity in the beginning?
Your Honor, I had other things going on in other jurisdictions. I spent my money on trying to pay those things down because I didn't want those to turn into more warrants, to turn into something bigger than what it was. And then I still have, my regular.
What about this jurisdiction? I gotta believe you don't have as many tickets in other jurisdictions as you have here.
No, I don't. Only because I live in Detroit, not in those other cities, and mainly like, and then when I was getting stopped, I was getting like crazy amount of tickets in one stop. Like I can think of 2 instances offhand that I got 7 tickets in one stop, and I felt like I was in the wrong, but some of it was kind of excessive. But and,
Let's not talk about that, Mr. Grant.
all right,
Let's not even go there.
okay.
You pay the other jurisdictions because you're in more fear of them sending you to jail than me.
No, that's honestly not true. Honestly, I paid the other jurisdictions because I didn't want it to turn into a warrant and end up like Detroit. Like I already did this song and dance with y'all. I just didn't want to do the exact same song and dance with them. Like I'm
And
already in some.
you figure that they're going to send you to jail and they're gonna give you as leniency as we are.
Not even that. Not even that, Your Honor. It's like I said. It's just mainly because I already did this. I already did this mess when I was younger with you. I don't want to get older and recreate the same mess.
You're still young, and that's why I said what I said to you earlier today. You're very young.
Yeah.
And then with this kind of contact, and you can keep saying that that's not the reason, but I believe that's the reason. You take care of them before you take care of us because you're in more fear. That's just my belief, and I don't think anything you're going to say is going to change my belief on that. Maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong. But the most important thing is that you keep getting tickets and you keep having police contact. Ms. Bradfield, you're asking for another pretrial date. What is the day set for?
Pretrial, Your Honor.
We're gonna set it for a trial.
Okay. So will he be able to pay his reinstatement fees early so he can bring a license in on trial date?
I think that was already in the system. I think.
No, Your Honor, that was never, no. Last time I came to court, I didn't even know I had court, Your Honor. I happened to call because I was trying to handle my business. And
Mr. Grant, say less, all right? Say
all
less.
right.
Let's see what it says.
Okay.
Could I see Ms. Snyder at 4?
I think she's in 4.
Meet you there.
All right. Okay, so on the SP 160845571, I will allow him to pay the reinstatement fees up front. That's going to require you, sir, to come down to the courthouse. And I only see 2 here. I hope I'm not missing anything. I don't want to make you have to come back. I want you to be able to get this valid driver's license if you can. Because with all these tickets, they may not even give you a driver's license. No. But SP 160 92683 and SP 160845571. Both of them are insurance no proofs. They'll know when you come down there that you got to come to the window, bring $90, and I'm going to set a trial date / formal hearing on the matters. Bring $90. I'm told from them downstairs that it goes through immediately, and you'll have clearances here, and so you'll be cleared here. I don't know based on your record whether they're going to give you a driver's license or not anyway. But if you cleared up other stuff, you can potentially set yourself up to get a valid driver's license. And I hope that's the case.
Yes.
I hope that I don't see you with any more police contact, because I've never sentenced anybody to any jail time on traffic matters. But with all of these things, that would be a strong consideration if you get any other police contact. You follow me?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I follow.
Um, all right. Trial date is going to be April the 10th, 2025 at 9 a.m. All right, April the 10th, 2025 at 9 a.m. You understand?
April the 10th, 9 a.m.
At 9 a.m. Do you understand everything?
Yes.
All right. If there's nothing further, sir, I wish you the best of luck and have a very good rest of your day.
Thank you, man. I appreciate you. I really do.
Gil, Paris.
Your Honor, I got one more question. You're positive there's no other tickets I have with reinstatement fees, just those two?
That's what I see. That's what I see. I'll try to look over it as best I could.
Okay.
Give the
All right.
$90 soon and you go to the Secretary of State. If the Secretary of State does not give you a valid driver's license, then you ask them for a printout. That printout should have everything on there that's affecting your license.
All right. Thank you so much.
All right.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Is Gil Paris here? Did she leave?
I'm here.
Here. Morning to you.
Morning.
Thank you. City of Detroit versus Camilla Gil Paris, case number SP163-48392. Appearance for the record, please.
Daphne Bradfield on behalf of Ms. Gil Paris. State your full name for the record. Ms. Gil Paris?
Yes, my full name?
Yes.
Yes, it's Camila, Camila Gil Peris. It's GILLPERIS.
For purposes of arraignment, she stand mute away from her readings, Your Honor.
Enter a not guilty plea on her behalf. We'll give her a $0 bond. Do you have a valid license, ma'am?
Yeah, I have it here.
Run her driver's license, please.
Don't hold it up to the screen. Don't hold it up to the screen because your address is on it and we're live on YouTube.
That's going to take me to.
Sorry. One second. Remove the filter.
That's going to take me
Do not
to,
hold it to the screen, ma'am. Please do not hold it up to the screen.
Oh, okay. What should I do?
Just give me a minute. I'm going to run it. I always say that may not be worth the plastic it's printed on now.
Okay.
Is that straight beyond DeMario or?
Yes.
Let's go back on the record with Ms. Gil Paris.
I'm here.
I'm gonna dismiss the case for providing valid documentation. Best of luck to you. Have a very good rest of your day, all right?
Okay, thank you.
Valentine's Day.
Okay, bye-bye.
All right.
Ready on Lowry.
All right, let me get Ms. Harris started on or City of Detroit versus Travion or case number SP1200771, SP1239122, counts 1 and counts 2. SP1373625, counts 1 and counts 2. State of Michigan versus Travion for SX41592501. Appearance for the record, please.
Daphne Bradfield on behalf of Mr. Orr. State your name for the record, sir.
Travion Orr.
Morning to you, sir. Today is the date and time.
For purpose of arraignment, he stand mute away from our readings.
Are not guilty plea on your client's behalf. Give him a $0 bond, Mr. Moore. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room. Bradfield, do you have a valid license, sir?
Yes, I actually just paid on my tickets and got my license reinstated.
congratulations. Run this license. We're gonna check it.
Okay.
All right, let's pass the matter. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Marcos Guzman.
Miss Green, hold on just one moment, Your Honor. Miss Lakeisha Green, I put a message in the chat box for you.
You gotta put some clothes on, ma'am, and get up.
How do I get to that?
No, I think that's what the message is saying. Put some clothes on and get up.
That's correct, Your Honor.
See, I read your mind, Miss Pratt.
Excuse me, Your Honor. This is Martez. Did I get skipped or something?
No, you did.
Jeez.
Mr. Gale, the judge called people in the order that they zoomed in.
Okay, thank you. I was asking the judge. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I'll do that in a second. I'm trying to get, now, geez, that gets you put at the end of the line if you weren't already. What is is that Miss Destiny Grimes? Did you pay it, ma'am?
Yes, I did.
All right. Let's recall City of Detroit versus Destiny Grimes. I'm gonna dismiss the case. You paid it. Best of luck to you, ma'am.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Mr. Orr has a valid driver's license. Congratulations, Mr. Orr. All right, let me put you in a breakout. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Orr. Let me put you in a breakout room with Ms. Bradfield. She's going to get you an updated offer. Keep in mind, Mr. Orr, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial, all right? Join the room, please. All right, let's go back on the record with Guzman. Marcos.
Right, Your Honor.
All right, so I got a message from Mr. Bowman, and he indicates he's in terrible condition. Brain is not working, and I have zero energy. I think that's good cause. I do understand your position, Counselor. What I am going to do is I am going to get someone from the city law department to reassign this case, and I want this to be done. I want to reset this case for next week.
Your Honor, I have a civil asset forfeiture trial in Genesee County next week. So if you're talking 1 week from today, I'll be unavailable.
Okay, so what about 2 weeks from today?
Are we talking Friday, March 7th, 2025, Your Honor?
That's what I would say. I mean, give me a date that you're going to be available. I wanted to make it as sooner rather than later. Miss Schneider, can you, I don't know if you'll be here or not, but can you talk to, why don't you and Miss Schneider go into a breakout room, and Miss Schneider, if you need to, talk to Miss Walker and find out who can be available to get this done sooner rather than later.
If it's the 7th, Your Honor, we'll assign someone. If not me, then Attorney Walker, someone will be assigned to
Yeah,
it.
the 7th is good for me too, Your
Honor. All right.
Hey,
Sorry,
if I can interrupt, sorry,
too, Your Honor.
Officer Bush, I think, is here in the room. Are you available on that date?
Yes, I'm available on that date.
Marcos, are you available on the 7th?
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, Your Honor.
Yes, sir. Officer Bush, good morning to you. Can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Yes. It's going to be Officer Bush, City of Detroit Police Department, badge is 4781.
All right. Now, let's talk about, is this going to be a situation where it seems like we're going to hold a trial? We need to have this in person.
It can be. It's a three count misdemeanor complaint, Your Honor. There's failure to have proof of insurance, drag racing, and reckless driving. I'm not calling any witnesses for this case because there's no evidence that my client drag raced or drove recklessly. So whoever the people call, it's presumably going to be the two officers that were on the scene that night, Bush and Evans, and I'm going to cross-examine them and I'll be done with my case. That'll be it. I don't know if the people intend to call anybody else. Mr. Bowman would know, but he's not here, unfortunately.
Miss Snyder.
I would defer to the court, Your Honor. If you'd like us to have it in person, we can be available. If you want us to do it over Zoom, we can do that too.
What my fear is that there's going to start being, I don't know, Mr. Burton should have it if there's going to start being any dash cam, any videos that need to be played or anything like that. That's what my fear is. So let's make this in person.
Okay.
If you know, and you have Ms. Snyder's contact information, Mr. Burton?
I can get it through the State Bar website, unless there's something else, Ms. Schneider, besides that.
I'll chat you my email right now too.
Awesome, I appreciate that.
Excuse
Thank
me,
you.
Judge. This Officer Bush. If it was on March 7th through Zoom, I'd be available, but I'll be out of town, out the state, so I won't be able to attend in person.
I would stipulate to his remote appearance, Your Honor, if it helps just get this thing done. It doesn't bother me if he appears via Zoom.
We're gonna be, and we'll do it on Zoom. I'll strike the in person because one doesn't have to appear. I'm not gonna make the other appear. But again, it's gonna go whether it's whether the stuff is together or not. You need to exchange the jury instructions and make sure that's agreed upon and things like that, so that we can have a smooth, seamless process.
Well, this is a bench trial, Your Honor. There's no jury.
Very good, very good. March the 7th, 2025 at 9 a.m. Mr. Guzman, I do apologize. He did get sick pretty quick, and we'll make sure that by the 7th we're going to get some resolution. I've already noted that they've gotten one adjourned. All right.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Your Honor. I appreciate your time today.
Best of luck to you all.
Thank you. See you in 2 weeks.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. All right. Are we ready on Mr. Lowry? Let's go back on the record with Mr. Lowry. Mr. Lowry, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, we are respectfully requesting an opportunity for my client to pay reinstatement fees up front so that he can come back with a valid license. It's his understanding that there might be 3 no proof of insurance matters that would need to be paid, but we're just asking if the court would set aside the defaults and allow him to pay the reinstatement fees. He potentially has the insurance to show.
I have nothing. I have no reinstatement fees that I see down here for him.
He believes that there is a current no proof of insurance that is affecting his license.
I don't see that in this jurisdiction. He needs to check the Secretary of State. I have no insurance proof at all on his name here. I have a no insurance misdemeanor that's pending. That shouldn't affect anything. And he owes the two no improper plates and no ops, $290. I can waive the warrant fees on those 2 or whatever that fee is a $50 fee because I sentenced him to $240. That's about the best I can do for him.
He said he can't see it, but I got a paper from the Secretary of State that got him on right here.
What's the case number?
SP 159-60692.
So he did his homework. Let's see what that says. That matter is closed out. So what we'll do is we will send a note to the abstract clerk to see Is that, for some reason, it did not get down to there, because that's been paid. Well, that was dismissed. That was dismissed.
Okay. I just got this paper almost 2 weeks ago, so I was just being sure.
I don't see any fine on that. So it's closed out. So we're gonna send a note to the abstract clerk. That note should get down there. Can we send that note now? And then what does your client want to do now, Ms. Sayers?
He wants an opportunity to visit the Secretary of State to come back with valid license.
What's the ticket number? Ticket number is SP 159-60692.
And we know that he does have a date coming up. I think the court indicated on the 27th.
Yeah, that he's supposed to pay that stuff. What was it set today?
Today it says arraignment on bench warrant.
I'm gonna give up a pretrial on all the matters of March the 24th, 2025 on all matters, all right?
Okay.
Make sure that's paid by March 24th. Those two, I brought it back down to $240, all right?
I'm coming down there to pay y'all right now.
Very well. If there's nothing further, sir, best of luck to you. Have a very good rest of your day, all right?
All right, thank you. Happy Valentine's Day to everybody.
Same to you. All right. Alexis Green. This is the city of Detroit. This is Alexis Sharice Green, case number U66175023.
Eric Harris, on behalf of Ms. Green, please state your name for the record.
What happened to her? Let's pass that matter. Jonathan Gojanaj. Jonathan Gojanaj. Oh, is he here? He's I see him. Give me the correct pronunciation, sir, of your last name.
Gojanaj.
Goyoga. Goyoga.
Gojanaj.
Gojanaj.
Yes.
Good
morning.
Good morning to you. City of Detroit versus Jonathan Gojanaj. Case number SP 1646499, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
I'm sorry.
Erica Harris, on behalf of the defendant, please state your name.
Jonathan Gojanaj.
All right, today is the date and time set for a pretrial. If there is a guilty plea or a finding of guilt, either by bench or jury trial, on this brandishing a firearm, I'm going to fine you $500, the maximum, and I'm going to order you to take a gun safety course. You're going to get an updated offer from Ms. Harris, from the people. Ms. Harris will get you an updated offer. I'm going to give you an opportunity to speak. Go ahead.
Sorry, Your Honor. Was there by chance a request for an appointed attorney due to the nature of the charge?
I don't see one.
Okay.
All right.
I'm
going to get you an updated offer. If you don't like the offer, keep in mind you have an absolute right to a trial. Join the breakout room, sir, and speak with Ms. Harris, please.
Okay, thank you.
Ready as to this order.
All right, let's go back on the record with Ms. Michelle Odum. Ms. Odum, I'm giving you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, we seek a bench trial date to enable her to take care of the matters of 36 and gather documents.
Is that what you want to do, Ms. Odum?
Yes, sir.
Trial date is going to be April the 10th, 2025 at 9 a.m. If there's nothing further, Ms. Odum, have a very good rest of your day and best of luck to you.
Thank you, Your Honor. You have a blessed day and happy Valentine's Day.
And you as well. Thank you. Thank you. Gail. Martez.
Yes.
Turn your camera on. Morning to you. City of Detroit versus Martez Gale, case number 18-41-0806. Counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Gale.
Martez Gale.
Your Honor, for purposes of arraignment, my client would waive the reading of the information and stand mute.
Will enter a not guilty plea in your client's behalf. Will give your client a $0 bond. Mr. Gale, do you have valid license, registration, and insurance?
Yes, I do.
Let's run his driver's license first. Mr. Mathis, let's see the registration and insurance, Mr. Gale.
How do you want me to send it?
You can either send it, you can either hold it up to the screen, or you can send it in the chat, or I'll send you my email address, or you can email it to me.
I gotta get my registration out the car.
Go get it.
Ask the matter. Raise your hand in the Zoom room when you get the documents together. We're gonna run your license, all right?
Okay.
Ask the matter. Let's call Mr. Berry, the City of Detroit versus Nathaniel Gaines. Case numbers SP 164-22561, SP 164-3016. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Gaines.
Nathaniel Lyle Gaines Jr.
Your Honor, for purposes of arraignment, my client would waive the reading of the information and stand mute.
Good morning to you, Mr. Gaines. Ms. Snyder, are you there? We'll enter a guilty plea on his behalf. We'll give him a $0 bond. Are you there, Ms. Snyder? Where's Ms. Snyder? What I'm going to do is I'm going to dismiss this case. Mr. Gaines has entered into a payment plan related on the related case. Expired plate. So, Mr. Gaines, I'm going to dismiss the matter. Just pay off that. You're in a payment plan already. Just get that expired plate paid off and everything will be steady. All right. All right. Best of luck to you, sir. Very good rest of your day.
Yeah, bless one.
Yeah, you too. You just rolling them off, Mr. Berry.
Hey, it's Friday.
Latimer. He and his twin sister.
Good morning, Judge.
I'm looking for the twin sister. Good morning to you. Turn your camera on, please. This is the City of Detroit. Is that Taisha?
Yes, it's Taisha Latimer, sir.
Taisha Latimer. This is the City of Detroit versus Taisha Marie Latimer. Case number SP 1620521. Counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Ms. Latimer.
My name is Taisha Marie Latimer.
All right. Today is the date and time set for a trial. Is there Officer Jones here? Officer Jones. Hearing no response.
Your Honor, the motion is for dismissal, there being no complaining witness.
Her brother he talked all that and puffed up on me and everything, and didn't even have to say a word.
I'm right here, Your Honor.
Miss Porter, the Makina.
Does he act like that all the time, Miss Latimer?
And here and there, yes, sir.
I bet he does. I bet he does. You missed it, love. You know, the ticket's in his sister's name. Now, I don't know what happened. He probably is going to implicate himself on some kind of crime by, no, this is about me. This is not about her. Right? That's what you said?
No, I didn't say that.
What did you say? Well, something to that effect. I was paraphrasing. What did you say?
No, I was just explaining to you that the ticket was in my name. I was the one that initially got the ticket, and they just sent the paperwork in her name. It was just misconfusion. That's all.
Let's see. What is your name?
My name is Tawan Latimer, Judge.
What's spell it?
T-A capital J-U-A-N.
Tawan Hassan Latimer?
Yes, sir.
I don't see any ticket in your name.
I actually have the ticket in my lap right now, Your Honor, if I can show it to you.
What's the case number?
The ticket number you said?
Yes.
It's P1688762.
Okay, well, P1688762, you sound like you're gonna have your turn because it hasn't gotten entered into the system yet. I don't think the officers, because that's the most recent case number I've seen. P168, you said?
P1638762.
All right, hold on. You said P163. Let's see.
Yep, 63762.
3876. So you said P1
638
That's not all of it.
On the ticket number, that's what it says, Your Honor. It says P1638762.
Yeah, it just hasn't, for some reason, it's not in the system.
Is it because it's in my sister's name now?
No, your sister's SP1620521 counts one. The officer probably hasn't turned the ticket in yet. So you'll have your day. I'm sure it'll get here. As far as your sister's concerned, your cases are dismissed. No officer. And I'll remember your brother if he comes back. All right. Best of luck to you, man. Have a very good rest of your day. All right. You're free to leave too, Mr. Latimer. You didn't have a case here, so you never were obligated to be here anyway.
Here.
All right. Oldham.
Here.
Oldham. Darwin, Oldham.
I have all my documents, Judge.
All right. Let's go back on. Let's see what is it? No, well, you don't, because your license is not valid. So
I do have a valid license. I'm in Las Vegas, Nevada. I do have a valid license. And I've been in Vegas for almost 6-7 years. I haven't been in Detroit in almost 7 years.
I'm not going to argue with you.
I'm not trying to argue. I'm just telling you. I'm sorry if my voice is.
I understand that, but let's go back on the record with Mr. Marcos Gil. The tickets are 2018 tickets. I just left Las Vegas last week. The tickets are 2018 tickets. So they're saying in 2018 you didn't have a valid license. I don't know if it's a way that they can look up the Las Vegas license if they can.
I can show you it on camera if you need me to.
That's not gonna help me. That's not gonna tell me that it's valid. A lot of times, sometimes it's, you know, sometimes it's not worth the plastic it's printed on. So I have to have proof that the license is actually valid. And that's only if the city is willing to accept that proof. The prosecutor has to accept that proof. Typically, they will. But with you having I can run a Michigan license. We can't run a Las Vegas license, can we?
I haven't been in Michigan since I got the tickets. When I got the tickets in 2018.
I understand that. I understand that. But we have to deal with these tickets. Okay? Who was the attorney on this case?
It is I, Your Honor.
I do not know.
All right,
it is
Mr. Bear.
Yes.
So listen, Mr. Gales indicates that you heard it all, that he has these 2018 cases. They are 2018, so that's quite some time ago. We have the actual ticket here. I don't know if the officer still works for the force or not. Go see if you can work this out for him. If there's some way that we can verify that he has a valid license in Las Vegas. Then he's got the insurance and the registration. See if you can work it out for him, Mr. Berry. I'm gonna put you in a breakout, Mr. Gales. Speak to Mr. Berry. He's gonna try to work it out for you, all right?
Okay.
Join the room, please. All right, pass the matter. All right. Let's go back on the record. I'm gonna get the pronunciation wrong again. Let me try it. Mr. Jaija. Give me the correct pronunciation again, so I apologize.
It's Gojanaj.
Gojanaj.
In English, it translates as Gojani.
Gojanaj. Jonathan Gojanaj. Okay. All right. Let's go back on the record. This is a bench trial, not guilty, need appointed attorney. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
I have your information in the chat. What I need you to do, sir, is answer the calls you don't recognize. One of those calls should be that appointed attorney. If you don't hear from that appointed attorney by your next court date, sir, we're going to get one appointed to you on the spot.
Okay.
And look at your emails as well, too. I'm going to give you a pretrial date of March the 24th, 2025 at 8:30. And to keep it on track, we're going to have a trial date of April the 10th, 2025 at 9 a.m. All right, so the next court date is going to be March 24th, all right? If you don't have any further questions, at 8:30. If you don't have any further questions, sir, I wish you the best of luck. Have a very good rest of your day, all right?
Thank you, Your Honor. You too.
Thank you. All right, Darwin Oldham. Darwin Tarnell Odum. All right, you can just unmute yourself, sir. Let's call it City of Detroit versus Darwin Tarnell Odum. Case number SP1639009, counts 1 and counts 2. These tickets are probably not on the docket, Ms. Harris. It's an unsafe manner ticket and an expired plate that he got at the same time. That's formal hearing. So SP1639017, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Sherika Harris, on behalf of the defendant, please state your name.
Darwin Tarnell Odum.
All right. Good morning to you, sir. Today is date and time set for a formal hearing. Is there Officer Stevenson? It is an officer. It was an Officer Stevens here, because I thought she spoke out earlier, but I don't see her now. See if she left me a note. I do not see a note. Ms. Snyder is not here.
Today is the date and time set for trial. There is no explanation as to complaining witnesses' whereabouts. Defense moves to dismiss.
Case dismissed. Best of luck to you. Let's see. Yes, she did check in. I'm not gonna put no officer, just not here at the time when the case was called. And no note was left. All right, case dismissed, sir. Best of luck to you.
Thank you.
All right, it gets me down to Joshua Odum's gone. Christian Gilbert.
Are you free to leave?
Okay, thank you.
All right, best of luck to you, sir.
Thank you.
All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Christian Deshaun Gilbert. Case number SP 14266-861. Appearance for the record, please.
Cherika Harris, on behalf of Mr. Gilbert, please state your name.
Christian Gilbert.
Morning to you, sir. It's time set for arraignment. Go ahead, counsel.
For purpose of arraignment, my client stands mute.
You are not guilty plea on your client's behalf. Give your client a $0 bond. Mr. Gilbert, this is a ticket where you can't get. Hold on a second, Mr. Berry.
Yeah.
This is a ticket where it can't get any better. It can only get, it can only stay the same, or it can't get any worse. It can only stay the same or get better. So you have an absolute right to a trial. We'll put you in a breakout room with Ms. Harris. She'll explain things to you, all right?
Okay.
Join the room. Let's go past that matter. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Orr. Mr. Orr, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel.
Yes, Your Honor. I did speak with Mr. Orr. He understands his trial rights. However, he would like to enter a guilty plea and accept the people's recommendation, which is the plea to 1 count of improper place, dismissal of the other 5.
Is that what you want to do, Mr. Orr?
Yes, sir.
Raise your right hand, please. Swear or affirm to tell the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth.
Yes, sir.
You can put your hand down. Do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense? 92 days in jail and or $500 in fines.
Yes.
You understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes.
Ms. Bradfield went over your other advice and rights in the breakout room, did she not?
Yes.
You understood those rights?
Yes.
Questions about those rights?
Yes.
What kind of questions do you have about?
Oh, no, I don't have no questions. No questions at all.
All right. You know, by taking
Hello?
the deal, hold on a second, please.
How you doing today?
Hold on a second, please. How are you? You know, by taking the deal, you're going to give those rights up?
Yes, sir.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record? Anybody offer you anything other than what's been stated in the record, Mr. Orr?
No, sir.
Yeah, other than pleading guilty to this, we'll dismiss upon payment and we'll dismiss the other matters, all right? Anybody offer you anything other than that?
Okay. No, sir.
All right, let me draw your attention back to August the 2nd, 2022, at around 10:56 a.m. in the city of Detroit in East Outer Drive in Finline. Did you have an occasion on that day to come encounter with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes, sir.
Were you operating a motor vehicle?
Yes.
The officer asked you to produce valid insurance?
Yes.
You couldn't do so, could you?
No.
Why is that?
The car previously had just been bought. So I was in the process of getting everything together to get it onto the truck.
All right, and just to give you a little bit, that, you know, when you buy the car, you can drive home without a tab. They'll let you get the car home on that date, but you still need to put insurance on the car before you drive that car on the lot. So you can insure a car without
it was
having
bought from a person.
But you could still put insurance on it though. Before you drive that road, you need to have that VIN number and purchase that insurance before you drive that car. And then the law allows you, I think, 24 hours to get that car to wherever it is from where you bought it to the destination where you take it to before you get your tabs. All right.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna find him guilty of the amended count of improper plea, stipulates the probable cause will dismiss the other matters.
You so stipulate, Your Honor.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm not even gonna fine you for this.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You got some other civil infractions that go along with this. Typically, if you had paid those, we would have dismissed these anyway. So you're just gonna have to pay the civil infractions that you owe, okay? One is 204, you owe another one 222, you owe another one 192, you owe another one 165, and 150. I'm gonna waive the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 warrant fees at $50 a piece. I'll waive those fees. You just take care of those civil infractions that were outstanding, all right?
Okay.
So
Thank you, Your Honor.
There's nothing further, sir. You understand where I'm coming from?
Yes, and to clarify that, can I go into the breakout room to get, more clarification on that?
Breakout room and and explain to him that just we didn't fine him for this case here. He just pays the related civil infractions and the other ones that he left in his wake, and then I'll waive the warrant fees. So he just has nothing but civil infractions to pay. All right.
All right. Thank you. Thank you.
Or if you don't need anything else from us, best of luck to you. Have a very good rest of your day. All right.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you. Who's ready?
I'm ready, Your Honor. I think he got all my stuff.
Let's go back on the record with Mr. Gale. Mr. Gale, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do? Unmute yourself, Mr. Barrett.
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you. Indeed, Your Honor, Mr. Gale has shown valid documents. The prosecutor is prepared to accept the Vegas license, and all matters are to be dismissed.
Very well. All right, Mr. Gale, I'm going to dismiss the case, waive the warrant fees. You're still going to owe $45 reinstatement fees for each one of the cases. That's three times 45.
And where do I pay it?
Pay it at any DivDat kiosk in the city of you can upload the DivDat app to your phone, or you can have somebody, if you still have family in the city, come down to the courthouse and pay it. Waive warrant fees, pay reinstatement fees, or you can upload that DivDat app to your phone. DIVDAT is the name of the app.
Hold on, let me go ahead and download that right now.
All right, I'll pass the matter, and if you have any questions, let me know.
Okay, you said D?
Yeah, let me get that put in the system first too. All right, that one there, please. D-I-V-D-A-T.
D-I-V-D-A-T?
Yeah, I guess it rained there the other day, huh?
It was all day.
It said 214 days without any rain.
We needed that.
City of Detroit versus Lakeisha Green. Case number SP1633541, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
I'm here.
How you doing, Ms. Green?
I'm doing okay. Thank you for asking.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of Ms. Green. Could you state your full name, Ms. Green?
Lakeisha Marie Green.
Ms. Green owes, let's call you 505-39419 into the record. That's in the park after dark. She pled guilty on that back whenever she pled guilty on that. She owes 408 on that. On 2 civil infractions.
See, I never got nothing about that. So they had put my house under the listing up as bandit. So I'm just not starting to get all my mail now.
What is your address, ma'am?
778 Phillip Street.
That's what we have. So I'm just telling you what you owe in the system before we get into any of this.
That's what I'm saying. I never got tickets like the tickets that y'all sending me for now. These are my first tickets. I never got any tickets about, and I know I had a ticket, but it never came to my house. My house was under as a bandit, so they don't deliver the mail to my house. Before my mama left, because she was the original owner of the house, before she left, I just went down there. We both just went down there and let them know that I'm the owner of the house now. So I still haven't got no tickets of me being in the park at the dark. I thought I was here for the ticket that they got me on.
All right, hold on. Miss Green, you pled guilty to this ticket back in September 5th of 2019.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was
so
guilty, like I said.
Listen to me, please, okay? All I'm doing is explaining to you what's in the system that you already owe. We haven't even addressed the new tickets that you have. I'm just letting you know what's in the system, okay? So you'll know what you owe already. It says you owe 408 for those tickets, for that one ticket. You had 2 other civil infractions. Disregarding stop sign is up to 258, and a no registration ticket is up to 228. These other 3 tickets that they said driver's license never acquired, no insurance misdemeanor, and unregistered untitled. Mr. Berry is going to talk to you about those tickets, all right?
Okay, so the one that you're talking about in the park at the dock, I owe how much on that?
It says 408.
See, I ain't never known that because I don't get all of my mail sent to my house. My house do look abandoned on the outside.
No, you should have known that the day you entered into the guilty plea.
Yeah, that's what I said. Me and my mama ain't got no mail that's to her and stuff. We got everybody else ticket that go to this house. I never had a ticket that said plead. When I plead, I know I plead guilty, but what I'm saying is I don't get the tickets that I get that y'all give me right now. That's saying what y'all got me for right now. I didn't get that ticket that said I plead guilty at the court. I knew it. They told me I had it. They came and got me.
Mr. Berry, see if you can explain. Today is the date and time set for trial for Green, correct?
Correct.
Well, let's see. You may not have to explain anything.
Yeah.
Hendricks is here. Officer Hendricks is here.
All right.
See if you can explain to Miss Green and give Miss Green an updated offer. I don't know if Miss Snyder is here or not and has heard any of that. She is. See if you can get Ms. Green an updated offer. I'm gonna put you in the breakout room, Ms. Green, and speak with Mr. Berry, okay? He's gonna see if he can help.
Okay.
Join the room, please. All right, let's move on. Who are we? Ms. Spears. I have Gail. Have you paid that?
Pay what?
You don't have to worry about anything. Your matters are resolved. You just need to pay those reinstatement fees, and they're in there now. You can pay those $345 reinstatement fees. That's up to you. You no longer have anything to do. I know we have with me anymore. All right.
I just got to put my phone number in.
Well, if you have to put your name in that div that, did you upload that div that after your phone?
Yes.
So see if you can put your name in. It'll have $345 reinstatement fees for those 18 cases we just dismissed.
Okay. So do I go to add account?
I don't know how to do it. I've never done it before. You can probably go on the 36 District Court website and pay online, since it's not time sensitive.
It say please provide a ticket number or driver license.
So ticket number here, it's going to be 3 of them, or a 1, 2, and a 3 at the end of each. So you got a pen?
Let me write it down, please. Hold on. Thank you. Let me write it down.
Unmute yourself at 313-346-3382. Press *6 to unmute yourself and state your name, please.
I'm ready. Whenever you
got the 1841.
You said 1841?
Yep. 08.
08.
06.
06.
And then there's a 1 and a 2 and a 3 behind each one of those. So it's 3 different cases.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate it, Your Honor.
Best of luck to you, sir.
All right, thank you. I appreciate it, sir.
On telephone, they're gone, or they're in the waiting room. All right, let's go with Marie Gatson. Marie Gatson.
Hi, Your Honor.
iPhone, who's that on there? The Marie Gatson phone?
Marcus Garvin.
Marcus Garvey.
Garvin.
Oh, okay. Say that's a distinguished name there.
I went through elementary with that. That's what I got certificate with that last name.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, Judge. I got disconnected. Gilbert.
What's your name?
Christian Gilbert.
Christian Gilbert. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Christian Gilbert. Mr. Gilbert, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, your client wants a trial date?
Yes, Your Honor. We're respectfully requesting discovery be made available for House Counsel that day.
Did you talk to Ms. Schneider?
I did not.
Let her know that. So trial date is going to be May April the 10th, 2025 at 9 a.m. Mr. Gilbert. You got that, sir? Did I freeze up?
No.
Mr. Gilbert?
I got it. I just need the Zoom information.
You got the Zoom information. Same Zoom information you just zoomed in on. Are you still at Winston Drive? Hold on, let me stop his camera. See if that helps. Stop your video.
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're breaking up. Stop your video.
Okay. All right. All right.
Yeah, you're breaking up. Are you still on Winston Drive? All right, we'll pass it until we can get a better understanding.
No.
He says he's not on Winston Drive. All right, let's go. Who's on the phone?
Marcos Garvin is a review.
Garvin is a review? That's why I didn't see him. Thank you. City of Detroit versus strike that. Marcus Dante Garvin, case number SP 1557051. State your name for the record, please.
Marcus Garvin.
All right, good morning to you, sir. We're gonna dismiss your case. You paid, all right?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right.
It was community service, Your Honor.
What? I messed that up, didn't I?
Yeah.
Let's see if we get him back in here. 313-772.
You said.
Yeah, and anger management and gun safety.
313.
Yeah, 772-0237. That was quick. He got up off of there real quick.
Fastest disconnect I ever seen.
Boom. Good God. That gentleman that's on the phone, send him a prompt to unmute himself. All right, Mr. Gilbert, are you there?
I'm here.
We'll just show. Tell him to zoom back in, please.
I'm zoomed already in.
No, I know. Let's go back on the record with you, Mr. Gilbert. Mr. Gilbert, is this Winston Drive address still good?
No, I like to update the address.
And what is it?
20949 Vermander Avenue.
Spell it.
BERMANDER AVE 48035 Clinton Township, Michigan.
Could I see Ms. Snyder in a breakout room?
Ms. Snyder, Mr. Gilbert, Christian Gilbert has requested discovery today. Ms. Harris has requested on his behalf, made on for his case. He set a trial date for April the 10th, 2025.
Attorney Harris texted me. I asked her to send Attorney Bowman an email, since that's how we do the discovery request.
All right, I'm noting the file that a discovery request was made on February the 14th. All right, if it's nothing further, Mr. Gilbert, maybe April the 10th is your next date. All right, best of luck to you. All right, let's go back now. Let's recall the City of Detroit versus Marcus Dante Garvin, case number SP 1557051. So mistakenly, I said that it was paid, but after reviewing the file, matter of fact, Ms. Bradfield bringing it to my attention, you needed to do community service and take an anger management course. Have you done anything, Mr. Garvin?
All I was supposed to do was go take community service. I had a traffic ticket. What is this on anger management?
think this might be bad. This is the driver license revoked.
Oh.
It's got anger management and gun safety class. Let me look up the spot.
Right. I had none of that. I got 12 hours of community service, which I was supposed to start today, but she told me to call her after I got out of court.
Why didn't you say that to me?
You didn't give me a chance. You said dismiss. Have a nice day.
I didn't tell you. You didn't have to hang up. You hung up.
Oh.
You hung up without saying it. You know what you did. Let's not go there. All right.
I'm not saying that, Judge, but when you said dismiss, I'm like, okay. No disrespect. And I'm supposed to start today, so she told me that's what I was trying to say. I just got a letter Tuesday, and I talked to her, and she said come in today. I told her at court, and she said, well, call her after I get out of court. And Miss Green is not no longer
playing games with me, Mr. Garvin.
No, sir.
Yes, you are.
Your Honor, could you place in breakout room 3, please? Thank you.
I did it for you. You're good.
Yeah, you're playing games with me.
No, sir. You can call me. Miss Green is no longer a part of the program. It's Miss Wilson now.
No, I'm not even talking about that. I'm still stuck on the fact that you let me. You know, I said you paid, thinking that you paid. You
Yeah,
knew
I didn't
you
know
had.
anything about pay.
Wait a minute, please.
Yes, sir.
You knew when I said you paid that you had to do community service. You knew that you had not completed the community service yet, for whatever reason. And you still let me let you go. So
Your Honor, you did say
wait a minute. When I'm talking, you don't talk, okay? I'll let you speak.
Yes, sir.
So what that tells me is that you were going to you did disconnect without bringing that to my attention. So you weren't going to do what you had agreed and were obligated to do. Now I'm done talking. You want to say something or what?
Yes, sir. Your Honor. I really was like, was not trying to mislead you or nothing. When you said that, I didn't know what had happened. I just said, okay. You didn't. You never said paid. You can look at your records. What you said was, oh, this is Marcos Garvin, and you said, I'm just dismissing your case, Your Honor. That's what you said.
I didn't just say he left out the most important part. I said you paid. I'm going to dismiss you.
You never said that.
Mr. Garvin, he did say paid. That's why I brought it to his attention. That was community service.
See, you know, really, I looked at it as first I looked at it as an innocent mistake.
That's what it is. That's what I'm trying to explain to you, Your Honor. You keep saying I didn't hear that part.
Mr. Garvin, just please stop, okay? Just stop.
I'm saying because you're getting a miscommunication right now.
Yeah, but Mr. Garvin, just hold on for a second. Just hold on for a second. Mr. Gholston, you probably want to mute your device.
Oh, sorry.
When are you going to have the community service completed, sir?
I'm calling. I was supposed to be started today. That's what I'm trying to explain to you, Your Honor. I was supposed to be there at 8:30. She said I had a court this morning. She said, "Well, go to court and tell them that I just got in touch with you." And I guess I'm gonna call her about. I'll be under in 30 days. Ain't but 12 hours.
I'm not gonna give you another 30 days.
Give me a week. I can't do nothing if the lady don't want me in there. That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. I won't know until I call her.
Come back on the 28th, 2025.
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
Best of luck to you.
Thank you.
Gholston already been taken care of?
No, sir.
City of Detroit. What's your date of birth, sir?
August 2nd, 1964.
City of Detroit versus Roderick Gholston, case number SP 105-0636, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 105-4533, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1160784, counts 1 and counts 3. SP 9880842. Appearance for the record, please.
Daphne Bradfield on behalf of Ms. Is it Goodson?
Gholston.
Yes.
State your name for the record, sir.
Roderick Dwayne Goodson Sr.
All right. Good morning. Day's date, time set for trial. We only have Officer Croxton. Officer Croxton, good morning to you. Can you put your appearance, Corporal Croxton, I'm sorry. Can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Absolutely, Judge. Corporal Croxton, badge 665, Detroit police officer.
All right. Today's date and time set for a trial. There's no other officers here for Gholston, right? All right. Can I get your client an updated offer, Ms. Bradfield? And Mr. Gholston, I'll put you in a breakout room. Speak to Ms. Bradfield. She's going to get you an updated offer. If you don't like the offer today, it's the date and time set for trial.
Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Should I push join now?
Yes.
Thank you.
Hendricks is here on green. Mr. Berry is speaking with Ms. Green. That appears to be, except for that one person on the telephone, where I don't see, they're not unmuting themselves. Press *6 to unmute yourself at 313-346-3382. *6 to unmute yourself, please. I've said that multiple times. What I'm going to do is I'm going to remove that person from the room in hopes that that person dials back in. That's it. Miss, one of the young lady was on here all morning, Alexis Green. She I'm going to just give her another day. Because she was here all morning. Reviews.
Okay.
Good afternoon, good morning to you, sir. What is your name, please?
Good morning, Your Honor. My name is Derek Gardner.
Derek Gardner. Good morning to you.
Yes, sir. I dropped my phone. That's why you can't see me.
I'm sorry. Officer TV is here. City of Detroit.
Yes, sir.
City of Detroit versus Derek Dwayne Gardner. Case numbers SP 109-01251, SP 111-843, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1631950, counts 1, 2, and 3. And 207204081. 207204008, counts 2 and counts 3, and 207204091. Appearance for the record, please.
Sherika Harris on behalf of Mr. Gardner, please state your name for the record.
Derek Dwayne Gardner.
Today is the date and time set for a trial. Officer TV, can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Good morning, sir. Officer TV badge 2512, Detroit Police.
Good morning to you. Ms. Harris, get Mr. Gardner an updated offer. Keep in mind, if he doesn't like the offer, he has nothing right to withdraw. Mr. Gardner, do you have a valid driver's license?
No, sir.
We can discuss it in the breakout room.
Well, that doesn't mean he doesn't have a valid license at the time of the offense, Ms. Harris. All right. Go to the breakout room. Mr. Gardner, I'm going to put you in a breakout room, have a conversation with Ms. Harris, see if you can work out. Go in the room, please. All right. Let's pass the matter. Let's go back on the record with Ms. Green. Ms. Green, are you understanding what's going on?
Can you repeat that? I couldn't hear you.
I didn't hear you.
I said, can you repeat that? I couldn't hear you.
I'm sorry. Do you understand what's going on now?
Yes.
A request for discovery was made on December the 9th, Mr. Berry.
Well, here we are at trial.
Nothing has been prepared.
What was made on December the 9th?
Just a moment, Ms. Green, just a moment.
Hold on, Ms. Green. Ms. Schneider.
Yes, Your Honor.
The issue that we've been trying to deal with, Ms. Green on December the 9th requested discovery. And now we're here, date time set for trial. We expected Mr. Bowman to be here to provide that discovery if there's something available. Now he's not here. And it's
May I ask a question, Judge?
Not yet, ma'am. Just give me a second, okay? I'll
What
let
was
you.
discovered on December the 9th? Because the cases that I'm going through right now don't say nothing about December.
Miss Green, this has something to do with what the attorney requested the last time you were here. So just
tickets that I thought that y'all was charging me for today, when he brought that in the park at the dark, yes, I was in the wrong in the park at the dark.
Stop,
but the
Ms.
other
Green.
tickets that y'all got me for, that's what the story is
Miss
about.
Green, stop, please. Miss Green, stop. Miss Snyder, I'm just gonna dismiss these cases.
Just for the record, Your Honor, I object to a dismissal. It doesn't sound like there was ever a motion to compel or an order for discovery. I would ask if Your Honor is still inclined to dismiss, if you could prepare a written order for appellate purposes.
Yeah, you can prepare the written order. The request for discovery was made on the July the 9th. I mean, on December the 9th. The court rules say that there can be it could be done in writing or in oral motion. That motion was made, and that court had the once that request is made, there's 21 days to produce the discovery. Today is the date and time set for trial, and there's no discovery. And, you know, I'm going to dismiss this one. So, Ms. Green, your case is dismissed. Have a best of luck to you. You're still.
Cases now.
Pardon me.
You said my case was dismissed. I'm asking you what tickets are that's dismissed on.
Okay. So the tickets that are going to be dismissed is the driver's license never acquired, the no insurance misdemeanor, and the unregistered untitled.
All right, so
still gonna
can I go back into the other room with my lawyer or whoever y'all had me with, so you can tell me what I owe now?
Yeah, you owe now still $894 on the old matters.
How? Oh, that's for the ticket in the park at the dark?
And the disregard of the traffic control device and a no registration ticket.
Okay.
Okay, you understand now, Ms. Green?
Yeah, I understand the other two that was on that. Okay, I get it. I got it. So I owe how much now?
You owe $894.
$894. Damn. Oh, my bad. Guard my language.
Let me speak with her in a breakout room, please.
I'll let you speak to Mr. Berry. I mean, they sometimes have amnesty programs that'll waive some of those fees, but speak to Mr. Berry and he can explain things, like if you have any further questions. All right, Ms. Green?
Okay.
All right, best of luck to you. Happy Valentine's Day. Join the breakout room and speak to Mr. Berry. All right, who are we ready on?
Your Honor, we need an SOS check on Mr. Roderick Goodson, please.
Can we run Roderick Goodson's license, please?
How do I talk to Mr.?
You don't. Join that room, Ms. Green. How's the license? License is valid for Mr. Goodson.
Thank you, Your Honor. Your Honor, we're asking that all his matters be dismissed.
Talk to Ms. Snyder about that. Go in the breakout agreement from her. Well, he's only got, there's only Mr. Corporal Proxim's only case. Just let Ms. Snyder know.
Okay, will do. No problem.
And then your address, Mr. Goodson, is 448 Posse?
No, it's 13448. 13448.
Right. You lived down the street before, or it was just wrong?
Yeah, I own the house right across the street. Yes, 13427.
We're gonna put the 13448 address down, all right?
Thank you.
It's address. Are we ready on Goodson?
Not yet, Your Honor. I think she's talking to Officer Croxton.
Are you done with Ms. Green?
Done, Your Honor.
All right, are we ready on anyone? Hey, did you talk to your partner there at the Pacific? Partner there at the center? No. But if you're gonna do that, Jim on each side. Yeah. When you 90 hours. Okay.
Officer TV, can you please meet me in a breakout room?
You don't have to, you can just say 90 hours. Okay. I just need some probation for
Your Honor, we are ready on Mr. Godson. Goodson. Sorry, sir.
I found some receipts.
Let's go back on the record with Mr. Goodson. What's going to be the resolution if any?
Dismissal for compliance on Corporal Croxton's case and dismissal of the balance for no PO.
All right, the case is going to be dismissed. I'm going to waive the warrant fees, Mr. Goodson. You're gonna be expected to pay the reinstatement fees. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 reinstatement fees at $45 a piece. You can pay those at any div. You can pay those at any div that kiosk in the city of Detroit. I'm told you can upload the div that app to your phone, or you can come on down to the courthouse and pay them in person. Those are the two best ways I can tell you to pay it, sir. If it's nothing further, have a very good day and best of luck to you.
Excuse me.
Your Honor, he did post bond for I believe all of these matters. We're asking if the reinstatement, you want the reinstatement fee, the bond to apply to the reinstatement fee, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
And Your Honor, asking that the bonds be applied to the reinstatement fees and the balance returned. I did put his updated address in the chat box.
Okay, I marked the file apply bond. That should cover the reinstatement fees. And it's probably going to take a minute for the check to come in the mail if there's anything left. All right, Mr. Goodson?
Yes, sir. And excuse me, Your Honor.
Yes, sir.
See, I found my receipt. I paid $1,392 plus $500.
Like I said, those probably were for some civil infractions and the rest went to bond.
Okay.
If there's any bond available, then you'll get that back. We'll apply it to that. You'll get it back, but I don't know whether there's any bond or not. So I just marked apply bond. So we'll apply whatever's there. If there's anything left, it'll go to those reinstatement fees, and if there's anything left after that, it'll go to it'll come back to you in the form of a check. If there's nothing left, if it's no bond there, then you're going to have to pay the reinstatement fees.
Yes, sir.
And he does
All
have a new address. I put it in the chat box.
I already updated it.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. All right, best of luck to you, sir. Have a very good day.
You too, and you have a great Valentine's Day. A blessed Valentine's Day.
You as well.
Thank you, Lord.
Cause I couldn't find the spot that you had.
All right. You're free to leave, Mr. Guzman.
I'm trying to get off this phone now.
I'll hang you up.
Thank you.
All right. Did Ms. Velasquez do her community service? Can you check that?
All of these people show holes in here right here.
It's what it looks like. Not all of them, just one of them paid. Should be dismissed. Elijah Juan Gunter, I don't have a file for him. He showed cause.
Yes. Yeah, because if it's like an older case, like when you get the ticket, it's probably not nothing. Okay. Judge report that course. So I'm not touching the old money. If you complete the community service, then I'll move it. Because it's all, is it old money? It's gotta be old. So, yeah, so no, that money's staying in because, you know.
Okay, are we ready on anyone?
Attorney Harris is coming out and they're gonna do a deal on Mr. Gardner, but then I have to go to a meeting. Everyone have a great afternoon. Be safe.
All right, have a great, happy Valentine's Day, Ms. Snyder.
Happy
Valentine's Day.
Bye, everybody.
All right. All right, are we ready on this, Mr. Gardner, Ms. Harris?
Ready, Your Honor.
All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Derek Dwayne Gardner. Mr. Gardner, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's going to happen with this?
Your Honor, he's been advised of his rights. There is a recommendation he could plead to 1 count improper plate, 1 count amended count allowing the remaining matters being dismissed.
And you want to take that deal, Mr. Gardner?
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
And Your Honor, I would ask for permission to make some allocution before sentence is imposed.
And the other cases are dismissed because of no officer, I'm guessing?
There are some being dismissed, no officer, and then I believe there are 4 matters with Officer Teefee. The 2 others are dismissed per recommendation.
Mr. Gardner, raise your right hand, please.
Yes, sir.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
Or you can put your hand down.
Okay.
Do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Harris went over your other advice and rights in the breakout room, did she not?
Yes, you did.
You understood those rights?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any questions about those rights?
No, sir, I understand.
You know by taking this deal, you're going to give those rights up?
Yes, sir.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No, sir.
Are they home? They already.
Can I say one thing, Your Honor?
Your client wants to say one thing, Ms. Harris.
Mr. Gardner, is it based on what you told me in the breakout room?
I'm sorry, man.
Are you trying to tell the judge what you told me in the breakout room?
Oh, about the open alcohol, I don't drink, and there wasn't no alcohol in the van.
I know, and I had that conversation, and that's why it's being dismissed, sir.
Yeah. I got you. Okay, yes, we can proceed.
All right, let me draw your attention back to, way back to September 29th, 2020 at around 3:26 p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Livernois and Finkel. Did you have an occasion on that day to come in contact with the Detroit Police Department?
I don't even remember.
It says you were operating a 2000 Chevy.
2000 Chevy. I don't remember, but yes, if it's gonna get this stuff taken care of.
Oh, we're not gonna go like that. Ms. Harris, do you wanna ask, for lack of recollection, Ms. Snyder's already left, so I'll allow him to enter a no contest plea for lack of recollection.
Please and thank you, Your Honor.
Will you stipulate to the face of the ticket on behalf of your client as an accurate factual basis for that no contest plea?
So stipulated, Your Honor.
Stipulate the probable cause for the dismissal of the other matter.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
So we took the plea under a no contest plea, sir, because you couldn't remember what happened. But the no contest plea is going to be treated like a guilty plea as purposes of sentencing. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Harris, you said you want to speak before I impose sentence.
Yes, Your Honor. Respectfully request leniency in terms of any fines and costs imposed by the court. Mr. Gardner did indicate that there were some housing issues at the time that he received these tickets, that he, at that time, was living in his car. He now indicates that things have turned around, but I would just ask the court, he's still, needing some time to get himself back together. So I'm just asking if the court would consider either waiving his fines and costs or imposing the minimal fines and costs if the court would. Please and thank you.
You want to say something, Mr. Gardner?
I wanted to just say the tickets that I got, I was on Schaefer for these 3 tickets. That's why I said I don't remember nothing about on Finkel.
I wouldn't necessarily expect you to remember these tickets because they're back in 2020. September 29th, 2020. So that's been almost 5 years ago.
Okay.
Are you contesting the fact that you got tickets on Livernois and Finkel on that day, or are you just saying you don't remember that?
I just don't remember, Your Honor.
So are you gonna, if the officer said he wrote you a ticket on that day, would you contest it at this time?
No.
All right. So what's your financial situation like now, sir? You say, I'm glad you got back on your feet. You're no longer homeless. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. You're correct.
Are you working now, sir?
No, sir. I'm on disability.
Based on that, I'll fine him only one time, Ms. Harris, $240. No fine on the other charge. I'll waive the warrant fees. You'll pay the reinstatement fees. When can you pay $240, Mr. Gardner? Now he owes another $180 on an old improper display of plate ticket. He's gonna owe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 reinstatement fees.
Okay, is it possible I could pay some more money like after the first, but up until the first, can I do some kind of work to try to knock some of this stuff off?
You want a community service?
Yes, if it's going to help, yes, to help me out.
All right, why don't you do 24 hours of community service?
Okay. Is it any certain place I could go to?
I'm gonna give you a number, they're gonna call you. So I'll send some to community service. 24 hours, I'll send some 12 hours on each case. 24 hours will clear everything. 24 hours of community service. You have an ink pen, sir?
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna refer the matter to community service.
Okay.
So they should call, you shouldn't have to call them, they should call you.
Okay.
Come back, the number is 313-965-8130. That's the community service number. But you shouldn't, is this the best number to reach you?
Yes, sir.
313-346.
Yes.
382, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right, so community service should call you. I'm gonna give you until March the 14th to complete this stuff. If you don't hear from community service by next week, you need to get in touch with the court, and the court will facilitate you getting in touch with community service, but you should not have to call them. They should call you, so answer the calls you don't recognize, Mr. Gardner. We'll have you back March 14th, 2025 at 8:25 a.m. If you don't have any further questions, sir, I wish you the best of luck, and you have a very good rest of your day, all right?
Thank you, sir. Hey, wait a minute, what day you say the return date is?
March 14th.
Okay.
All right.
Is Is it any certain person I should be waiting for to call me from the community service place?
Miss Shelton.
Miss Shelton.
Miss Shelton?
Yes.
Thank you, Your Honor, for the help.
All right, best of luck to you, sir. You're
Thank
welcome.
you. And we'll have a great day and happy Valentine's Day to the young ladies.
Very good.
Thank
All
you.
right.
Thank
All right.
Thank you.